Hello, hello, my friends. Welcome, welcome. We are live. We are here for another Wednesday. We're going to be doing some voice acting coaching today with my lovely guest here. I hope y'all have been well. It's been one hell of a week since I last saw y'all. I think it's been over a week if I remember correctly because last weekend was our convention that we went to. I will say what it is now, but it was a little baby convention, so I didn't want to explore it to the world just in case because they had a little baby amount of people. But it was CabbageCon. It was a cute little Avatar convention. I'm a big Avatar nerd, so we figured, hey, why not? And it was a good old time. And now I got way too much audio to edit. Way too much. I gotta start charging for this, I swear to God. But it was fun. It was cute. The people there are lovely. If there's anyone here from CabbageCon tonight, hello. We love you. Thank you for being here. My lovely friend, do you want to tell the people who you are?
Hi, my name is Tyler Bland, and I'm hopefully going to learn some stuff today.
Thank you for being here, Tyler. It's, we're gonna chill for the most part. We take these things pretty like, what's the word I'm looking for? Brain? Casual? Casual? Yeah, that's a good word. Relaxed? Yeah. We're pretty chill about it, We're not big on like, okay, it is professionalism time and nothing exists but our acting moment. I hate that jazz. That jazz drives me crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep looking at my fucking camera to see my hair. Swear to God, it's gotten way too long. Oh my lord. This is like the right side coming back over, so it's supposed to be short, but damn, it's not playing today. I got half a mullet going. Like, my God, y'all. But that's okay. So I hope everybody's weekend went well. We're doing this today, and then even though the last con we went to past weekend was CabbageCon, if y'all remember ZenkaiCon from about a month ago, all of that audio, if you're here viewing from words, Rachel, if you are here viewing from ZenkaiCon, or you're part of our community now, you should have received your audio if you took part in the voice acting workshop. Everything got emailed out, and everything seems to be working, which is amazing. So I'm really glad to hear that. Everybody's audio turned out well. I had a lot of fun editing. Thank you all very much for taking part. You're all incredible people. And we are also going to be doing a showcase of the recordings of the edited audio, possibly the non-edited audio, on Monday. So instead of our voicing artist original characters, we are showcasing everyone who participated in the voice acting workshop on Monday. Still 9 p.m. EST. Still join us. I'm hoping we'll have a lot of those folks who have consented to having their audio played live will join us in chat. So let's make sure we make the chat warm and welcome and a good place for them so that they can feel comfortable in our community. And if they're able to catch streams in the future, they can do that. I don't know if I'll do the same with CabbageCon audio, but Monday is ZenkaiCon Showcase. It's going to be awesome. Make sure you join us. We're going to have whole celebration shit. Okay? Okay. All right, my friend. So I think we can get started here. Let me check all of my feeds and my angles. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we seem to be running clear. If y'all notice, the Discord screen is different on stream right now because I got it full screened. We'll see how it'll work. I'm hoping this leads for clearer visuals when I upload the episodes to edit and I upload the episodes to YouTube because the visuals have been shit, and I apologize to those who watch the YouTube finalized edited videos. I don't know why OBS is strangling, because I look clear now, I believe. I don't know why OBS is strangling them when I go to edit. It has been. It's going to be that way for the next episode, but I'm hoping this one, in about 2 weeks when this one comes out, it'll be clear. It'll be beautiful. It'll be awesome. We'll wait and see, I guess. But we will get started. So let me make sure I got all my jazz. And chat, as always, you are welcome to give us feedback, give us suggestions on what Tyler should try. We love it when you guys are like, ooh, can you try evil laughing? Ooh, can you try saying it this way? Oh, what about this? Or, ooh, that was really cool. Give it to us. Y'all know how much we love feedback, so please give us anything and everything. But feel free to lurk as well, because there's nothing I love more than lurkers. All right, we'll get into it here. So let's pop on over and make sure that I can see everything so we can get to working. All right, so let me give a little intro to those who watch the edited YouTube video and who don't get all the sneak peek shit live. Although most of the sneak peek shit is just me not being able to speak. It's just like, that's what you get when you're live. Congrats. Like, oh, and things just went into my eyeball. I guess you get that too. This is the perks of being live. Okay, here we go. YouTube intro. Ready, y'all? Hello, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Voice Acting Coaching. We've got a new guest here today, and we are working with a new piece of dialogue. So, my lovely guest, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Tyler, and hopefully we can get some good work done today.
Hell yeah. Is there any place that they can go find you, like Twitter or anything like that, or are we just running whole?
Well, they could go find me on Twitter at thatblandman. However, it's useless. There's nothing on there. It's completely blank. But if you want, go right ahead.
I love that. Oh my gosh. Oh, cool. Let me go check. Okay.
0 posts, 0 comments, 0 anything.
I
forget why I made it, but it's there.
You're like a little bot account.
Yeah, basically, but a useless one.
You don't even have any links in bio or anything. You're just like, bot account. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay, so what I'll have you do, my lovely guest, is I'm going to have you read the line of dialogue that you chose for us today. Not perform it, just read it. And then you will tell us about the character that you created, the scene that you might have created, and your 3 adjectives for your character's personality. So for my folks who are just joining us for the first time, I have a range of scripts that I've written that I have our guests choose from. They pick a line of dialogue, they create a character and a scene up to their imagination, and they choose 3 words or adjectives that describe the personality. I have them pick those adjectives because that's how I function. I'm a words person, and so I find it easier to work with adjectives and words, and so I let guests do that as well as a bouncing off point. And if we go from there, awesome. If we don't, cool as well. But go ahead, my friend, and tell us the line and all about your character.
You can't run away from me. No matter where you go, I will find you, and I will have my revenge. As far as the character goes, the line kind of brought to mind someone who has just been betrayed, which is one of the adjectives I had chosen. Someone who is actively being betrayed and possibly left behind. So the envisionment was someone left unable to chase after their comrades who just betrayed them and are now leaving them for dead. And so they are calling after them, attempting to just let out some of the pent-up anguish and the passion they feel, the other 2 adjectives we have.
Okay. And why don't you give us all 3 of those? I know you said the first one was betrayed.
Betrayal, betrayed, passionate, and anguished.
Yeah, there we go. So those are our 3 in their own sort of lineup. And a pretty decent, like, character description. I think it works well for the idea of, like, you know, the line of dialogue almost being yelled as they run away or leave him for dead or whatever is happening here. So I like the concepts of this one, and I think it's going to be fun to play with someone's scorned, and not just, like, scorned, you know, like there's been past history, but literally in the moment is being, like, messed with. I love that. So this is, like, a very face forward, a very immediate reaction versus something that's thought about and dwelt on and built. It's kind of just, like, bursting forward, and I think that's going to be fun to play with. So usually there are a couple things I'm going to tell you before we get started. And for anyone watching, this will help you as well. There are a couple things you're going to hear me say and see me do. Now, depending on where you're looking, whether you're reading lines and where my video is compared to your video, you're going to see me do this a bunch in the background. I am a physical reactor. I'm actually going to move this a little. You should still be able to hear me, but chat, everyone else, tell me if I get too quiet. So I'm a very, like, physical reactor person. So usually when you're doing your line of dialogue, you're probably going to see me be like, yes, and like doing shit like that. So just keep that in mind. I don't want it to throw you off if it's in the corner of your eye. The other thing that will happen is I will always lead you in by saying whenever you are ready. Sometimes I say whenever you are ready, go for it, give it to us, read the line, etc., etc. But regardless, you will always hear that phrase whenever you are ready. So you'll know that after that, you're going to give it to us. You are welcome to take as much of a pause, a breather, a second to get in the moment as you need to. So don't feel like I say it and you have to go. Take that thing, breathe. I will often give you feedback that I want you to stop and pause and breathe and live in a moment before you start. Sometimes I'll have you do it in the middle of things. Depending on what exercises we do, I might stop you in the middle of your line. I might tell you to restart. I might do things of that nature. I might be like, nah, or yeah, whatever the case may be. You're going to have a lot of times where I tell you something and you want to talk about it, and I might tell you, no, do it, instead of talk about it. So just be prepared. But if at any point in time, you're like, wait, hold on, and it really is a hold on, throw it at me, we'll talk. But otherwise, how I start every coaching session is very, very simple. I'm going to have you just perform the line. And then we'll talk about how you feel, what you're thinking, and how it goes after you perform it, okay?
Okay.
All right, so whenever you're ready, go for it.
You can't run away from me! No matter where you go, I will find you! And I will have my revenge!
Ooh, I like that. I'm going to turn you down just ever so
Was
slightly.
I peeking at all?
I
can turn down my gain.
You were not technically peaking. I would turn it down a little bit.
A little bit. There we go.
You were getting close to about... Yeah, it's much better. You were getting close to about -4, and that's about as high as I like to get. So, but not too bad. Not technically peaking the mic. Just getting close. Getting close to that 0. But that's okay. We can do it on both our ends. I think you turned it down, so I'll be okay over here. All right. So, I'm going to ask you right off the bat, what did it feel like? What were you thinking? What were all the thoughts and the emotions and the feelings of this character in the moment?
It honestly kind of took me a second to really get the flow going. The first line kind of came out, and from there, the passionate part of it, the emotion started to grow a bit. And from there, it was a little bit cleaner by the end, but I definitely felt it a lot more about halfway through than I did the first bit.
Okay.
A little less worked up, not enough gumption.
Got you. Ooh, I love that word. Damn. I said I'm a words person, and you said here's a thesaurus. Okay. I love that. Okay, so when you say cleaner, I hear you in saying that it took a second to like really jump and dive into sort of that passion that comes into this character, and that makes sense, right? Because the backstory and the sort of plot that you put around this line happens to be in like the middle of an emotion and of a situation. So that's going to be hard to just jump into because we're kind of jumping in right in the center, not before, not after, like, whoo. So that's going to be a little difficult. We're going to play with it. We're going to see if we're able to get you into that jump. But when you say cleaner, do you mean like the emotion? Do you mean vocally? What do you mean by that word?
The emotion more than vocally. I was able to feel it a lot more clearly. And I still feel like I'm not quite as upset as this yet. Like I'm not there fully. But I definitely felt it a little more as I got aggressive with my voice and put it out there. So by the end of it, I felt a little more in the scene as opposed to just sitting at my desk.
Okay. So, that makes sense, especially for when I tell you to just do it, and all of a sudden it's like, okay. But we can work on that. It's going to be a matter of sort of like maybe giving you a moment to breathe, maybe not giving you a moment to breathe. We're going to have to play with both, I think, because with this type of dialogue, it's possible that it won't benefit you to take a second because of how pushy it is. We'll see. Depends on how you play. Do you find yourself to be a bit more of a visual person, a like word person, a senses person? What do you find sort of gets you into a character?
Hmm. Honestly, it's kind of a mixture of them. It kind of depends. Like, especially if I'm trying to read a sad line, I'll
Mm.
have to go listen to something very sad, sad music,
Mm.
watch a sad scene, something like that, to really bring myself down to that
Mm.
level to get a baseline because it can be hard to get to that point naturally.
Yeah.
Uh, but for something like this, it uh, is a lot more of the just hyping up, getting the higher energy to go for it.
That makes sense. Okay. So in that
So
case,
senses, I guess.
yeah, senses, right? Like, okay. But in that case, let's see if we can punch it up a little bit. I always like to talk and develop sort of the surroundings and the character and the scene that you've built. So let's be a bit more specific because something that can really help us dive into emotions, dive into feelings, especially ones like these that are right front in the center and just sort of an emotional reaction versus a logical reaction. Specificity can help with that because what it's doing is it's taking all of these little bits and pieces that were like this character feels this way and thinks this way and does like this and blah, 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 and it sort of like narrows it down and channels it to one emotion. So let's develop a little bit. This is, are we saying this is like warrior on a battlefield type of betrayed, or is he being left for dead, or what kind of betrayal are we talking here?
I think we can go with warrior on a battlefield. Like
Okay.
actively has been betrayed by his comrade in arms,
Okay.
and now he's being left behind, left for dead.
Okay. I like this. All right, so let's go with active battle, right? You thought these people were on your side, they're not on your side. They're immediately like turning on you in the middle of fighting and you're like, "What the fuck?" Like not chill, not going to happen. Let's create somebody who
Hmm.
is the person that is betraying you. How do you know them?
Hmm. Not like a brother,
Mhm.
but someone akin to a brother, someone he's known for some time that makes the betrayal that much deeper, someone he thought he could trust, someone he thought he could put himself with on the battlefield and could lean on for support, and now suddenly he's been left, cut down by this person he thought he could so blindly go along with.
Okay, okay. So brother in arms type of scenario, right?
Hmm.
And that's why they call them brother in arms is because you get so close, you get so like attached that they are like family. So even if they're not in reality, basically is someone very close to them. So we'll get a. Do I want to be? Do I want to do it right now, or do I want to see if that changes anything? Let's do it now. I want you to pick something that like he's actively betraying you for. So if you're warrior on a battlefield, right? Is he joining the enemy? Is he realizing the fight's losing and he's running away? What exactly is he doing that's betrayal?
The thing I had kind of gone like with in my brain was something a little more selfish.
Ooh.
Uh, just like it's a compensatory thing. The side he is on has bought this betrayal from the brother in arms. So
Interesting.
he has been essentially just bought out by the good side, the side that they are supposed to be on, to dispose of, to uh, deal with the character in question.
Interesting. Okay, so the other side paid him more to join them?
No, no, no. The side that this character is fighting for
Okay.
wanted to dispose of him for some reason or another. So the side that he is actively fighting for either thought he knew too much about something, thought that he was a danger to them somehow, and so they persuaded his brother in arms to deal with the issue.
Oh, okay.
And so the betrayal is all that much more sudden.
Okay. We're talking like Caesar, like mutiny style.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. Okay. I love this. So, Caesar mutiny style. Then I really like a word that you used, which is personal. This is a lot more personal than, oh, I switched sides. Oh, they, did what. This is a motherfucker who was like your second in command, supposed to be with you the whole time. Never in a million years you would have bet your whole family's lives that he would never have betrayed you. Hi, Theta. Welcome to the stream. He's been betrayed by not only his comrade, but by his people. Yes, Theta. Exactly, right? Like the people who mean the most to him. The people who are like everything under the sun. You know what I mean? The people where you would get insulted if somebody came to warn you that he was going to betray you. You'd be like, he would never, right? Like that kind of jazz. So let's hone in on that idea of personal. This is not about who you're fighting for. This is not about what side you're on. This is not about the battle. This is personal betrayal. So I want you to do the line again, but really take a moment to breathe before you say this line and recognize, realize, visualize that person in front of you and the fact that it is them and only them, as far as you're concerned, betraying you in this moment, trying to kill you, trying to do whatever it is. Okay?
Okay.
All right, whenever you're ready, go for it.
You can't run away from me. No matter where you go, I will find you. And I will have my revenge.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was so, like, as a listener, there was a big jump from the first one, which I know I just threw you in, but the first one was definitely more like, evil entity that has betrayed my trust. I will come after you. And this one was very much like, no, you specific. Like, it was very, like, pointed and targeted. And we knew that you were talking to one person versus a collective you. It was a singular you, literally. And I think that came across really well. How did you feel about that version? Did it help? Did it feel any more personal? Did it enhance what you were trying to do?
Felt it a lot more in the cheeks.
Ooh, okay.
I definitely felt a little more in it from the get-go. I took a moment to kind of close my eyes and really like think about the situation for a second, and it definitely helped visualize the feeling a bit better.
Awesome. Okay, so it's funny that you say you feel it like up here in the cheeks. Because
I feel a little warm in the cheeks.
Yeah, right? Right. A2 Brute, literally I made that reference, Theta. I don't know, I'm hoping you were here for when I said we're talking Caesar, because I know you would have loved that shit, Theta. But yes, we are essentially talking Caesar. Like, that's what is happening here. Without all the context, but still, Caesar nonetheless. But it's funny that you had, like, the warmth in your cheeks and a bit of, like, heating it up, because that is where it would be. This emotion is face. That's all this emotion is. Now, for some people, it might resonate a little bit in the chest, right? Because that's where your tension is. For some folks, you might have a little bit more tension in the body. It depends how, like, explosive you are. Most of it is going to come to here because it's so sudden. This isn't an I'm angry and I have a reason to be angry and I've been angry all day and now I'm bursting. It's a what? Like, it's all up here. You were and you appreciated it? Good, Theta. I'm glad. It was for you. So I want to play with this idea of it coming sort of in the face and it very much the emotion being sudden, being strong, and I want to add a bit of shock to this emotion. I want you to lead me in, still take your breath, still take your time, still make sure you're there before you start. but start not just at anger, start at you, like, you're shocked. Like, of all people, this is the person. Again, never in a million years, right? Like, there's a bit of shock there. So I want you to try again, add a bit of shock, and let's see if it changes anything up, okay?
Okay.
All right, whenever you're ready, go for it.
You? You can't run away from me! No matter where you go, I will find you! And I will have my revenge!
Yes! Yeah, that was awesome! Oh my gosh, I love the way the shock stopped you from talking. Like, you had that beginning you where you were like, you? Now I say the dialogue? Like, and it was awesome because that's what we want, right? Is for these characters and the emotions and the feelings they bring, and when we throw new ones in there, it is okay if it fucks with what we're doing, right? We do want to stick to the dialogue, which you did, but it's okay if it forces us to pause. It's okay if it forces us to stutter. It's okay if it forces us to trip, right? And so I love the shock you added at the beginning because it was a genuine moment of we were recognizing the person as you recognize the person, which was really cool because the previous one was like, you had already done the recognition, and so we were here for your anger. But this version, we were realizing it with you. And then we were like, oh, no. Which I love. How did that feel different for you from this version with the shock to the previous one with just the anger?
It definitely, from the moment I paused in the beginning, it definitely brought forward like the stutter throughout a little harder to get out as opposed to just anger. Because I think I stuttered around and I will have my revenge as well. It was just like they couldn't believe they were having to say it. Like it was kind of hard to say almost.
Yeah. Okay, you've touched on another thing that I really like. It's almost as if it's hard to say. Because it is hard to say. Like, not just for the emotional reason of like, oh, I'm shocked, right? It's not just, it is that. That is the reason why we're a little bit like, yo, what the hell? And then there's anger. But there's also a bit of sadness. There's a bit of like, for all intents and purposes, I loved this person. This person was my brother. This person was like somebody who I never, I would take a bullet for this guy. And to have all of those emotions flowing at once, we've got the anger, we've got the shock, and now I want to play with adding in that sadness. So at any point during this dialogue, I want you to have that recognition of all people, right? Have that moment of genuine despair, like a little bit of sadness, a little bit of heartbreak. Wherever you feel it in the dialogue is fine. Try not to pick a place for it if you can, and try and let it naturally come out. But we want to now throw that in to our anger and our shock. So now we're going to have 3 in there, okay?
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, go for it.
You can't run away from me! No matter where you go, I will find you! And I will have my revenge!
Yeah, that was it. That was really good. I'm going to ask you first, how did that feel different?
So, sadness is actually one of the emotions I struggle with the most.
Oh, okay.
It's just difficult for me to convey that with my voice. But it definitely gave me a bit more pause when I decided to attempt to go into the sadness, because it brings the anger down in a weird way, but doesn't get rid of it. So it was very interesting.
Absolutely, right? And what you're remarking on, I hear a lot of people when I have them do like emotions and stuff of all different kinds and I start throwing in new ones. Most people are like, they'll usually say, I think I am the least good at doing the sad one. And it's a bit, in my experience, of uncomfortability, but it's also a bit of like you noted, sometimes it can be hard to feel like we're doing it correctly, especially when it's just vocals. Whereas, like, if you could see my face, you would know. But if you're just listening to me, sometimes we feel like, well, how do I get that across in a voice? Like, when you're sad, you cry. What else do you do? You know what I mean? So I recognize that, and I will play with it a little bit if you're comfortable with it.
Sure.
Dope, dope, dope. And I also think it was there a little bit. It was a little bit when you were noting about it muting your anger. I think it's less of muting, and I hesitate to think about it that way. And I think of it more as it's almost fuel to the fire. Because if we think of your sadness as the lighter fluid, and then, hi, Seven, howdy, first coaching stream I managed to hop into. Hello, we're glad to have you here, Seven. Join us. We got about half an hour still, so feel free to put us on the background. Feel free to give us suggestions, whatever you want. We love having you here. But let's think of that sadness as the fuel. And then the anger comes when you light that fuel. So it starts very like, I don't know what to do because I'm heartbroken. No, I know what to do. Fuck you. That's what to do. Right? So it comes, the anger is a response. It's a retaliation. It's a reaction, not from, oh, I'm angry because you did this thing, from the sadness. Because your first one you hit is going to be, how could you? And then you hit, how could you? Like, that's where it boils and breathes from. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we want to try and throw that in there a little bit if it feels comfortable to do with. And I want to play a little bit with this idea of how do we vocally do sadness. So you did it a little bit. You actually subconsciously had a good representation in there of some sadness right in between your I will find you and I will have my revenge. You had this moment of like, I will find you, and then your voice kind of went, and I will, like, it couldn't get the words out. Kind of what we were doing before, but it was a genuine moment where it felt like this was the moment where you were either going to break or you were going to continue talking. And so you had the stutter, but you also had a bit of the pacing and the slowness that sadness can bring, where you thought rather than just yelling and punching that anger does. There's a bit of like type of energy, and that's kind of what we heard vocally. Do you have any concepts of what it means to you that you are vocally able to do sadness, or is it just kind of something that you're feeling where you feel like you're not quite doing it?
Well, as most folks are, I'm always my own worst critic. So it's one of those things where I feel like I don't capture that quite as well, rather than do I really or do I not?
Got you. Okay. If you, I'm gonna poke and I'm gonna prod. Why don't you think you capture it well?
It's just one of the emotions that I don't often like. I experience sadness, but my personal sadness, I'm a lot quieter.
Okay.
I don't, lash out. I don't experience the passion like that when I'm sad.
Right.
I just become somber, a lot quieter. So when it comes to things like anguish, which is why I picked it, is because it is something that I don't express that way.
I got you.
So it is just an area I have not often explored.
I got you. Okay. So then I definitely think we play with the idea of start in that somber sadness you're used to and then go into the anger. It might feel a little disjointed at first because, you've got these exclamation points and you've got this like shock and you want to be angry. But try and do shock, sadness, anger and see if that sort of beginning with the sadness and then moving into the anger will let you go from solemn and transition a little bit easier, and it might feel a little more comfortable, okay?
Okay.
All right. Whenever you're ready, give it a shot.
You! 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 You can't run away from me. No matter where you go, I will find you. And I will have my revenge.
Ooh, how did that one feel?
It was certainly a little more dynamic. A lot more up and down.
It was definitely up and down. Yeah, I noticed there's a piece at the end. You changed from I will have my revenge to I will have my revenge. Will became your emphasis word in that last line that it hasn't always been doing throughout the previous ones. And it was interesting because I could hear in the as a listener when you were doing it, I could hear the sudden need to get your point across and not feeling like you were being heard. In this moment of you being betrayed, you felt like you needed to get a point across to your betrayer, which is kind of crazy in a logical sense because in reality, all you should be thinking is like, I'm gonna kill you, time to stab. But your character, for whatever reason, is like, no, you need to know that we're done here. And you're no longer on my brother in arms list. You are on my enemy list, and you are number one. And it was a beautiful sort of mix of the sadness getting the point across, the heartbroken getting the point across, with that little twinge of, also, I'm gonna smile while I slit your throat. Like, spooked me? Yeah, 7. It's a pretty powerful line, so you gotta be ready for that coming into your ears. It's my bad. I should have warned you. If you had to, pick anything that maybe you wanted to play with, whether it's technical, whether it's vocal, whether it's emotional, what do you feel like maybe you could change or mess with in this piece?
Well, I know I had gone for a more aggressive approach, but I could see also running on the more somber theme of things, going for angry but calm. I think is the best way to describe it. Like someone who is so lost in the moment, in the feeling, they can't even feel the like disgust that would come with it. Just the like, you can't run away from me. No matter where you go, I will find you, and I will have my revenge. That kind of
determined, cold,
yeah.
Detached. Yeah. I like this. Okay, let's play with this. It's my fault that I like having my headphones on full blast. I'm that kind of a girly too. Where it's just like, this is why I can't hear jack shit. This is why I say that I'm deaf, because I'll turn on fucking music to like blast my eardrums, and I listen to rock bullshit. So like, I can't hear jack shit. So I got you, 7. Let's play with this somber, detached, a little cold style of reaction. Because there are 3 different styles of like reactions, right? There's fight, there's flight, and there's shock. So there's this idea of I'm fighting against this thing that's occurring. There's flight, I'm leaving against this thing that's occurring. And there's just sort of, I can't even process what is occurring. And that's kind of what you're talking about in my vein of thinking. So let's play with this idea that you're the type of character who doesn't process this in the moment. If they live, sure, maybe they'll process it tomorrow. But in the moment, this is too much for you to conceptualize, for your brain, for your heart to be able to take. And so you're just kind of like, somebody is coming at me, they die now. Right? Like it's very, somebody, nope, no more. And that's kind of how it is. And there can still be a feeling, but I don't want to assign what the feeling is. I don't want to say be angry, be shocked, be sad. I want to see what comes to you. So all I'm going to lead you in with here is that conceptual idea of, rather than, oh, this person who's close to me that I trust has just betrayed me, I want you to have yourself on that battlefield and just have a moment of, someone's trying to kill me. it still is that person who's connected to you, but it's less how dare you, and it's more why you kill me, now I kill you, right? Like that kind of energy. So whatever feeling, whatever emotion it brings up, we'll talk about it, what it brings to you, or if it brings you anything after you've done it. But that's our context for this read through. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Dope. Then whenever you're ready, go for it.
You can't run away from me. No matter where you go, I will find you. And I will have my revenge.
Ooh, that one was definitely a lot more cold, a lot more straightforward, like very, this is the thing that occurs. How did that feel? Did any emotions come up? Was there anything specific that came into your head?
I think if I had to use a word to describe the feeling I kind of got from it, is less like a flash of anger, but just cold hate.
Ooh.
Like, just, I'm not even mad at you. I can't view you. You are just lower than dirt. Just nothing.
Seven says, sounds like something I'd hear in a trailer. It does, doesn't it? Like a movie trailer? I think it sounds really dope like that. It definitely, I can picture like they go over the hills and the birds fly, and it's like boom, boom, and then that cold like reading goes. Oh my goodness. I like what you said about it too. I think one of my favorite things about doing, lines and creating characters and playing is that we can do multiple different versions. We can be the heartbroken, we can be the angry, we can be the cold, and they're all different versions, sometimes of the same character, just with different styles of reaction and different styles of, like personality and hitting things. So I like playing with all these different types. Have you had one of these three, or maybe a completely different one you want to try, that has been something that's really resonating with you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
My brain keeps trying to read it in the voice of Hank Hill, but that's not helping.
No, that would not help.
So no.
No worries then. So what I think then is I want to try an exercise that I love to do, and I do this a lot, so frequent viewers of the show will know. I want you to do this line of dialogue in the exact way you should not do it. Exact opposite of what we've been doing. You're just saying this dialogue, but whatever, so don't add any words, but whatever the exact wrong way of doing it means to you, I want you to do it. I want you to go full force with it. Don't hold back. Okay? I can tell you've got something brewing.
I'm trying. I have an idea, but I'm trying to detach my idea from something that still sounds kind of right.
Nope, no right.
So I'm trying to detach that from the correct answer here.
Yes. That's why I love this exercise, is because it is so fucking difficult for what I love to watch people squirm. So so I'm just like, do the worst, absolute incorrect, wrong thing that almost makes you want to gag. It's so wrong for this character.
I found a new answer, and I like this one better.
Okay. All right, whenever you're ready, give me the new answer.
You can't run away from me. No matter where you go, I will find you. And I will have my revenge.
What is that one? What was your idea?
I was trying to go, I was like, well, angry, how about happy? But my brain could not detach the, like, psychotic, like, almost Joker-esque glee from it. I was like, no, that's not, no, what's the next thing? And I was like, no, just nothing. Blah. Doesn't even care. It's fine. It's whatever. This happens all the time. Eeyore. And I was like, yeah, that's the one. Just, you can't run away from me. Like, that's perfect.
That was excellent. Hi, Big Ben. How's it going, bud? How's your night? Yeah. Oh, my night's been great. We're doing voice acting coaching today. We've got about 15 more minutes. Feel free to stick around. Do whatever you like. I don't know how long I'll last tonight because I've got got some extra auditions and stuff that I can't do on stream. So we'll see how it goes. But join us for about 15 minutes more. Feel free to give your opinions. I hope your week's been good. I love this apathetic, no emotion, horrible, horrible version of this character where he's just like, I do not care. Like, and I am glad that you did not go happy psychotic because that definitely would have been too good.
Well,
So,
I was trying to like think about it, and I was like, yeah, you could say this in a happy way, but the way that I interpret it as happy, it starts to sound
yeah,
like the happy psychotic, not just happy about it, but like, it starts to sound
villainous.
crazy
Yeah,
and not, the wrong answer, just a different answer.
correct.
But the apathetic, that provides a little more something.
Yes. And that's exactly what I go for in this exercise is we don't want a different answer that could be right, which was your original thought process with the happy psychotic. We want the answer that makes it goes, no. Like anything that makes us go, oh, I don't want to do that. That does not feel right is what we want. So for this, apathetic, truly. But what that tells us is that this character, whatever emotion they're feeling it strongly. Maybe they're feeling everything at once. Maybe they're feeling solely one. But he can't not be feeling because that is the wrong version of this character. So we definitely want to make sure that when we play, we are not doing that. So let's try. I want to do it for fun. Give me the happy psychotic one. See how it maybe feels a little bit awkward, but maybe it feels right. We'll see. And just let's play around with it, see what different form that comes. So give me happy psychotic whenever you're ready.
Okay. You can't run away from me. No matter where you go, I will find you, and I will have my revenge.
Well done. Oh my gosh. So talk to me about happy psychotic. Why does it feel kind of different, right? Like maybe it's not quite what we're building, but not necessarily wrong. What is this medium point?
I mean, it gives me the classic Joker vibe. The uh just psychotic, wacko, supervillain-esque shtick, if you will. And so you hear it all over the place, and so it's kind of easy to fall into. You just imagine the same vibe as those kind of characters, those preconceptions, and it just kind of goes.
Yes, absolutely, right? And maybe that's a bit of why it feels different but not quite right is because it's such a put on type of personality almost versus genuinely like in there and in our feelings like little actors. And that of course is coming from somebody who fucking loves Joker. I'm a Joker simp, so like I got it. But sometimes that happens, right? And it's interesting though because I would argue that it's okay to feel a genuine response of happy while playing this character, but the psychotic part of it, I think, is where it takes it out, right? Especially for this version, right? Now, the one we're going with is very like heartbreaky, very angry, very shocky versus necessarily happy. But I do want to add something that's in the happy family or like associated groups if we're putting words in little Venn diagrams. I want to try adding a feeling of relief as if you have been seeing signs for however long that this person is going to betray you and you just keep telling yourself, no, it must be nothing. I must be overthinking. It can't be true. They would never do that. But there's that part of you that has
The doubt.
Yes, the doubt. So them betraying you, there's a little bit of like, maybe it's relief, maybe there's a different word that settles better, but some part of you is recognizing the fact that maybe it's I was right, maybe it's finally I don't have to worry anymore. I don't have to second guess myself. The doubt is gone. Whatever that emotion and feeling is, add that into this original mix of your character and see what it pulls forth. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Whenever you're ready, give it a shot.
You can't run away from me. No matter where you go, I will find you, and I will have my revenge.
Ooh. Oh, what was that? What kind of things were being stirred up for that one?
I was struggling a little bit at first with like where to put the relief,
Mm.
and then it actually made itself a little more clear on just like the shock of you, and then almost like turning to see who it was, and then seeing exactly who it was, and the you, like you've settled this is who it was, and then from there you're able to build into the other emotions we had kind of already established a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad that you said that because I think as a listener, I could pick up a little bit on that process of like the second you were able to get into the full line, I was like, "Oh, there's a little like flavor. There's a spice on this." And that spice was coming from the idea of you being like, "I fucking knew it," or whatever it was. It's the doubt being realized. It's finally the weight is off your shoulders. Whatever that culminated as flavored the rest of the anger and the rest of the line. And I think that was really interesting because I don't even know that I could assign a word to it, which is kind of fun when we can't quite pinpoint what it was.
The je ne sais quoi.
Yes, exactly. The je ne sais quoi. Um, I really, really like that. And it also, you have a very good skill. And it's possible it's because we're throwing all these different emotions at you, which we don't necessarily do in a lot of lines. But you have a very good skill that a lot of people practice, which is you're able to change the words, Rachel. Brain is gone. The pattern in the way that you say things. So every time
I
you're
think the word
doing,
is intonation.
it could be intonation. Yep, I
I
often
don't
say
remember.
cadence. There's a lot
Yep,
of different
let's go.
things.
Perfect.
All of them, the emphasis, like whatever you want to say. You don't say the line the same every time, which is really, really hard for actors and voice actors especially to do. Oftentimes we get stuck in a pattern of saying it a specific way. You have a very good skill of being able to not do that. It's very fun to throw these emotions at you because I think they're helping change it every time into this weird pacing and format. Because this last one with the new thing that was thrown on, it the last part, and I will have my revenge, became and I period will have my revenge period. So they became like two separate sentences in the middle of that sentence, and it was really cool. It felt natural, at least listening wise, and it was like you were pushing out that last sentence really fast. The will have my revenge, but it worked because it felt as if the person you were talking to was like running and bolting, and you were like, ah, bah, bah, bah. I was like, oh, okay, there's action happening here in the words that you're saying, and I think that was really, really cool. Oh, I just had another thought, and I think it left my brain. Brain, where did you go? We were talking.
I believe in you.
I know, right? I'm like, oh, these are all the edits that I cut out, but my lovely live stream people get to see it. Sneak peeks. We were talking about it, talking about the cadence and the intonation and different emotions being thrown in there. No, I think it's gone. I think the thought is gone. So I'll throw it to you instead. Do you have any thoughts on this dialogue or anything like that?
Mm. I think the last way I could really see this dialogue going is not just, casting this line at someone as they leave you, but like as you leave them from this mortal coil,
Ooh.
uh, i.e., I envision kind of the last bit of it beginning to peter out. Like it starts with high passion and aggression, and then it just begins to die because you're dying,
I love that.
or at
Yeah.
least like going unconscious or not able to hold on to the aggression you feel, the betrayal. You just feel the numb beginning to overtake.
I like that. It's almost like a curse that you're putting
Yeah.
on someone as you die. I want to play with
Hmm.
that. I think that's a really excellent idea. I think we should give it a shot. So here's what I'm gonna say. Rather than now, you know what? Give it to me first, and then let's talk about it. Because let's see what your brain comes up with in this concept of they stabbed you, you're dying, you're dead by the time you say the last piece of dialogue type of energy. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
All right, whenever you're ready, give me your interpretation.
You can't run away from me. No matter where you go, I will find you, and I will have my revenge.
Ooh, okay, okay. What did that one feel like?
A little more struggle making it through the words is kind of where I was trying to put my thoughts. And as I put myself in that position again, I kind of like felt the aggression come out, and I still think I maybe went a little strong at the end, but I could feel the stammer coming on. The I'm not quite holding on anymore. Like knife in your gut, leaning against the ground
Yeah.
as you're being left behind.
Okay. Okay, so what I want to try then
Mm-hmm.
is when pick a point in the dialogue whenever you want is fine, but pick a point where you stop seeing the person in front of you and you're now just kind of like these are the words. This is the curse. Like genuinely it is something that you are leaving upon this person to wreak havoc. These are your final words. It is no longer like someone stabbed me, I'm going to die, I'm going to find you, I'm going to kill
Mm-hmm.
you. It's this is your fate. I am destiny
Gotcha.
and I'm calling it down from the heavens. And whenever that point is the point where you're like dying dead. Because
Mm-hmm.
they might connect a little bit and take some of that force that you're feeling is a little too strong still. It might take it away a little. Okay?
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and try it.
You you can't run away from me. No matter where you go, I will find you, and I will have my revenge.
Good. Do it again. Even more so, they're gone. This is just a
Mm-hmm.
statement now.
You can't run away from me. No matter where you go, I will find you, and I will have my revenge.
Ooh, I like that one. That one's so mysterious almost. It definitely was like toning down as you were sort of like dying there and letting go of the world and the universe and the person in front of you. And it had this aspect of almost reveling in defeat. Like almost you were like, "Oh, I'm dying here. I'm going to let it take me. I'm going to say my words and I'm going to go." Versus I'm saying my words and I hope you die. It's kind of like, "All right, this is the end. But just know, I'll be back." Type of energy. It was very cool. It was very calm, collected. I liked that. How did that one feel?
It felt a little closer to what I was envisioning.
Okay. Versus the one before it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got you, got you. Yeah, it's a bit of that sort of more collected energy where you kind of got to accept death in the middle of your line. So you're just kind of like, oh, guess I'm dying. Like, Beautiful, beautiful time. Okay, my friend. So, do you have anything that you want to play with or try or learn or practice in regards to this line or anything like that before we end for today?
I think that about sums up the ideas I had stored in the old memory banks.
Okay. Well, no worry then, because then we will call it a night on our lovely voice acting coaching session. Thank you for being with me here today. I appreciate having you. Chat, I might stick around for a little bit. I don't know how long, but we can talk a little bit afterwards. I will give let's see, we'll bring my microphone back into the screen. And I'll give my little YouTube exit outro here, and then we'll let our lovely guest go. So here we go. Thank you for watching another episode of Voice Acting Coaching. My lovely guest, can you remind people of your name and where they can find you in our little exit outro here?
Tyler Bland, and you can find me at That Bland Man on Twitter. There's nothing there. Again, you don't have to go there. But you can find me there.
Beautiful. Okay, my friends, as always, links will be in the description below. You can join us on Monday and Wednesdays, 9 p.m. EST, to catch these episodes live, and the forum will be reopening soon so that you could be a guest on Voice Acting Coaching. All right, my friends, goodbye. All right, that is our lovely, lovely, lovely end of our episode. Thank you for joining us. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, it was a very clarifying experience, actually. I greatly enjoyed it.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. All I ever want is for people to enjoy their time. So it's all that matters. It's just an hour out of your night that you can be like, cool. Well, I'm going to let you go. I'll have you hang up the call for me so that way I can do the little buttons on my stream deck. Because otherwise it gets angsty and OBS is not happy.
Alrighty.
But yeah, it was good to have you. And feel free to join our server, join our community, do whatever you like.
All right. Well, thank you very much for having me on, and I hope you have a good evening.
Yeah, you too. Goodbye. All right, all right. All right, chat, let me switch over here. Hold on now. You can't see me, and you'll never see me again. I'm just kidding. You'll see me in a second, chat. No worries, no worries. I love having the dark screen because it's so genuinely funny to me, where it's like, oh, you cannot see me. It is a dark screen streaming to you. All right, let's see. So I gotta switch you over to me. There we are. Hi, you can see me again. All right. So how's it going, everybody? I hope it's chill for y'all. It's going okay for me. It's been a tiresome weekend. Currently drawing Vox in an outfit one of my friends chose. Partially concerned. What are you concerned about? Listen, I love Vox. I am all about our King of Kings, okay? I mean, I love every character from Hazman, but, like, I'm a villain simp. I love the meaner, the worse they are, the more I love them. But what is this outfit? Are you concerned because, like, they chose, like, a revealing outfit or something? Why are we concerned, Seven? Because I need to know. I'm very, like, I need to know. Now, I can add music. I don't have any music on currently, but I know it would drive me crazy not to have music, so let me see if I can add some for y'all. I don't know how long we'll go tonight because I have a lot of recordings for projects I'm in and auditions that I can't do live. Well, I can't do them publicly, in other words. But I also have a lot of projects that I gotta do. So, basically, smexy suit. Nice. We love a sexy suit. Oh my goodness. We love a sexy suit. I'm down for it. I don't know what you're talking about. No reason to be concerned. They're torturing me because they know I'm on the same boat as you. You simp for the villains. Do you simp for the villains, Seven? Oh my goodness. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful. Music, that's what I was doing. So let me get this set for you guys so that we have some in the background. Why the fuck is that song in my head? I'm gonna beat a man. That song in my head, I swear to God. Alright, so if I go up to music, a wee bit. I love the word "we." My grandpa used to use it all the time because my mom's side of the family is straight from Ireland. And so I have started... Ooh, the music is on. Nice. So right there should be... Nope, right there. Yeah, okay, that should be good. It shouldn't be too loud. And hopefully that's the right music. And I'm not crazy. Yeah, that's the right music. Cool, 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 cool. And if I close this tab, you should be able to hear me. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so, yeah, my grandpa used to use "we" all the time, and so I've started slowly adding it into my vocabulary, and I love it because it reminds me of him every time, so I say "we" a bunch. But Seven, you, is your name on here different from your name in other places? Because I'm really bad at, like, names and connecting people, but you're talking about drawing Vox, and you sent me, oh my God. Speaking of names and how I'm not good at names, you sent me the Has Been Hotel, right? I just remember it being cute. It's, that's why your Irish accent is an older voice, right? Yes, yeah. That's why my Irish accent is an older lady voice. Ironically, like, I guess it's older lady because mine was my grandpa. He's an older dude, but, like, I can't do voices. It's the same everywhere except Pinterest. And yeah, okay, so my brain just didn't pick up the name on Instagram. But I was like, you're drawing Vox. I'm pretty sure you sent me the dragons of, Angel Dust and Husk. That's his name, right? Yeah, because it's Husker Dust. Yeah. They're so cute. Oh my God. They're so cute. So cute. Literally you sent me that and I was like, so if y'all are artists, send me your shit. Any type of art. I love jumping on craft streams and shit. Oh my God, it's so much fun. Okay, I gotta open another tab so we can do auditions. Because there's a few that we can do that I can share. I know I can do this one. You're welcome. You deserve it. Your art is gorgeous. Are you kidding me? Your art's adorable. All right, let me see if I can get this one to share nice and pretty. Wow. This would be docs. Okay, great. Okay, so they released another round of 257th Element, so we can audition for this one on stream. We'll go through the protocol just to make sure we remember. Okay, so no slating, 2 takes per line, ABC. They want MP3. File naming is a bit tricky for this one. Yeah, it's blank your name, right? Oh, interesting. Well, I think I'm only doing the first one. Coke Bottle. The fact that a character is named Coke Bottle is wild. Yeah, the other two are male, so we're just doing Hamikado, your name. Okay, so I'll copy it so that we have it here. And then we will make up the email and stuff so that we can send that correctly. All right. I got too many work in progress animatic and animations on my PC. Oh, I love that. I feel that energy though. There's so many projects where I'm like, I have so much to do and so little time. But there's also like The worst part about having so much to do is that neurodivergent brain then gets paralyzed, where it's like, I have so many things to do, and I could be doing any of them. But because I have all these things to do, now I can't do anything. So it's like, it's choice paralysis, where you're like, oh, I should be working on at least one thing, and I can't because there's too many. Oh my goodness, it sucks. It sucks. But I send you good energy. You can do it. No more writer's block for you. As in Coke bottle glasses? I have no idea. Is that what it is? Oh. You're right. It says since he wears Coke bottle glasses. Wow, way to pick up on that, Theta. Holy shit. Nice pickup, Theta. I never would have noticed. Damn. I know we're going to do Hamakado here, so let's read what hers says. Handle with care as her IQ is immeasurable. Yuri Hamakado. 17, female. She always has excellent grades in school, but tends to hang out by herself. She has an insatiable hunger for knowledge and has read more than half of the books in the town library. She's quiet and generally doesn't speak much. She's very logical in her thinking and actions. She does not intend to be a villain, but has very little patience for those who waste their intellectual potential. She's also begrudgingly hangs out with Coke Bottle and Spider during school hours. She does not share their same enthusiasm for bullying. Okay. So let's give this one a shot here. She's a bit shyer and quieter, so we're probably going to do the "this is not how I like to do things" style of voice, because that tends to be what these characters do. Pleased to be of assistance, Theta, you are always of assistance, so we appreciate you 24/7. Okay. Hamakado interrupts Toka, who's trying to introduce herself. Cold, but not intentionally rude. And then has no interest in getting to know Tokamune, as she only sees him as a competitor. Frustrated, then passionate. And a rare moment of warmth as she chats. All right, let's give it a shot.
Unfortunately, I'm not interested in you at all, so you don't need to introduce yourself because I don't need to meet you. Sorry. Since you have downgraded yourself, nothing about me is any of your business. These 3 wonders, I'm going to solve them. I'm going to solve all of them. You're not needed here. What do you mean? What else would I be doing here?
Okay, we're gonna go again. 1, because I heard that poofing. But 2, because if we're gonna get loud on that second one, I want to make sure I'm not peaking. So I'm gonna turn it down. All right, here we go.
Unfortunately, I'm not interested in you at all. So you don't need to introduce yourself because I don't need to meet you. Sorry. Since you have downgraded yourself, nothing about me is any of your business. These 3 wonders, I'm going to solve them. I'm going to solve all of them. You're not needed here. What do you mean? What else would I be doing here? Unfortunately, I'm not interested in you at all. So you don't need to introduce yourself because I don't need to meet you. Sorry. Since you have downgraded yourself, nothing about me is any of your business. These 3 wonders, I'm going to solve them. I'm going to solve all of them. You're not needed here. What do you mean? What else would I be doing here?
All right, nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Let us export into isotope, and then you all can join me into isotope. Oh. Come on, buddy. Whee! There we go. All right, so we did 2 takes. Nice. Literally is what it kind of was. Is nice. I love these auditions. I've done every round of these auditions, except for the guy ones, because this is a really nice game, and I would love it if we could get a role in this. So we're putting our best foot forward. We are trying to give it our all in these auditions, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, they like what we send them. Sometimes it is all about a voice, right? And we can't change our voice, but hopefully that they keep seeing me send in more and more auditions. They're like, oh, we recognize this name and we like it. That's what I'm hoping for. Hopefully it's not, oh, we recognize this name and we hate it. That would suck. But let's make sure these are clear here.
I'm not interested in you at all.
Yeah, that's together. So we want this to be nice and tight.
Don't need to meet you.
And that's the sorry. Okay, that means this is probably one line.
These 3 1.
Yeah. So we're gonna make this a little tighter. This a little tighter. And then, is this the last one? Yeah, okay. I hate that I have like generic pop song Never 5 stuck in my brain. If you have the time of your life. Lord help me. Let's see.
What else would I be doing here?
Yeah, that's pretty good. So that means this starts the next one.
Unfortunately.
Yes, okay. We're going to take out that breath because it's a little too audible for me. This is our sorry. Nice and tight. Oh, a notification reminded me, not to get off topic, but there's a guy on YouTube that does mainly voiceover and covers of has-been hell of a stuff. Thought you'd like to know. You are always welcome to bring off topics. I am more than happy to talk about literally anything and everything, so never feel like you shouldn't bring something up. It's not that kind of stream. You're good here. And also, yes, I want to know. Oh my god, feel free to let me know. You can DM me, you can put it in chat. I don't care about any of that jazz. Go for it. I'd love to see it. Love to see it. I'll check it out. I love voiceovers and covers and stuff. Hauntingly familiar royalty-free music. Yeah, I'm still looking for like 10-hour-long thingies that I can add to it. I have a playlist now, but his user is X Nerox. Lovely stuff. Okay. I'll check him out and we'll see how it goes. I love listening to covers. I think covers are a lovely, lovely thing.
These 3 wonders.
Where does this one start? Is that my giggle? Yeah, okay. So I need to cut these a little closer. Little bit of a break here. But no, never feel like you can't bring anything up because I love to chat about anything and everything. That's my jam. Okay, and then this is our second half. I'm going to take that out because I know that's an audible breath and I do not need that. All right, let's go back to Big Boy. Let's do a little voicey noise. I swear, every time you do the little hum, I feel like you're about to go full Weezer on me. You know, it's possible. One day, it is entirely possible because I have so much. I don't even know what was playing before this started today because it's been a long weekend and a long day, but that's kind of how the world goes.
What else?
And sometimes I'm full on like are the songs that are stuck in my head, and sometimes I'm just kind of like it really just kind of depends on what my brain wants to do that day. But if you think I can't do like I don't think this is Weezer, I might be wrong, but what's the System of a Down? Do not be surprised if I'm ever just standing here and we're having a real rock, like metal heavy day where I'm just like, wah! Which probably was horrible in people's eardrums, but the wah! For the fucking System of a Down. I would absolutely do that. God forbid. God kill. Do not let me stream the day that that's the one that's stuck in my head. I think every person in chat would kill me. Literally every person in chat would dump me and not show up because they'd be like, there's no way I'm going however many hours listening to you go, wah, for the whole fucking time. Oh, Lord. I wouldn't even have a voice to do the voiceovers, I swear to God. They want MP3, right? Let's check. Because this is a funky one. Yes, one MP3 file. I copied how to do it. So that should be fine. So MP3, export, audition. We should still have 257th element. We do. And we're going to copy and paste and then put my name in there. Alright, saved. There's a make some noise bit about that. Is there, Theta? What's the joke? Is it just that wah is the joke? Or is there like some sort of thing in there where people don't want to listen to you? Hi, Fox Daddy. How are you? I just hit my light bulb. Oh my god. How are you, Fox Daddy? It's good to see you. And little Vixie. I love that little emote. I think that's the only one I can audition for on this one. So let's open the email. Please label your email accordingly. Okay. So we will copy. We'll go to the other tab so y'all don't get to see it. Ha ha hee hee. And we will Gmail it up. I'm good. Glad to see you had fun at the con. Yes! Cabbage Con was so much fun. It's a cute little Avatar The Last Airbender convention. I'd reached out to them back when we had first sent out emails and they wanted us to come up. And so it was a lot of fun. I do have way too much audio to edit. But hopefully some folks from Cabbage Con will stop by and join our community. We'll see. It was a small convention, so maybe not. But I'm hoping they will. The prompt was the down with the sickness, ooh wah, guys, alts. I love that. Me, I'm every alt. I'm every version they didn't go with. Oh my lord. Alright, we need time zone and all this jazz, so let's copy. Okay, time zone. EST. Social media handle. R under. Okay, are under this on YouTube or on TikTok and Instagram. Okay, and then demo reel, website, and resume. I have attached my demo, let's say character, because they probably don't want commercial. Demo reel and my resume to this email. My website is linked here. And then I'll put a little link to my website. Swear to God, I really gotta have pop culture in my head, huh? Hope you have the time of your life. Oops. God damn it. I don't know how to do any of this bullshit. Okay. How the fuck do I... Can we just whatchamacallit? Like, oh shit. Oh, I hate my life. It won't get rid of it. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. So now I can say, hello. My name is Rachel Schumacher, and I have attached my submissions for 257th element. It is just one element, right? It's not elements. Is it element or elements? It's element. Okay, cool. We want to copy that email. Okay. Make sure that we're sending it to the right place. Okay. 200 element to this email. We're only doing one because there's only one lady. I am in the EST time zone because it is 10:35. Let's see. Professional recording setup. Resume to this email. Resume for your reference. Let's see. Please let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate your consideration. Thanks, Ami. Boop. Time of your life. Alright. Okay, so now I just gotta attach. So we need to go to the 257th element folder, and this was Hamakado. And then they want the character reel and the resume. Okay, and I think that's everything. So we will send. Very nice. We have sent. Okay, so that one's good and done. I love these ones. And hopefully they will see that we keep auditioning for it. And they'll like that. And they'll be cool with that. So let me check here. Oh, Fox Daddy, I don't know if it shows on Twitch or not, but they added VIP badges for Twitch, and I did put you under one. So I don't know if it shows up on y'all's end. I know it shows up on my mod end. I don't know. I love seeing it though. I like seeing the little VIP thing on my end. I don't know if it shows up for you or not. But I suppose it's all good. I have VIPs now? So Twitch just let anybody do it. You can just assign them the role VIP. I don't know that it gives you anything because I'm not at the level on Twitch where I'm allowed to have like points for the channel or anything like that. So I don't think it gives you any privileges, but it does say VIP on my end. So you just noticed it? Yeah. So you've got the little VIP symbol. You're one of my few people who watch on Twitch. I would have given it to my YouTube people, but I don't know that YouTube has it. And also YouTube blocks like literally everything until you have like 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy, but it is what it is. It's just that my YouTube homies will know. They'll have been here from the beginning. And so when we make it to 1,000 subscribers, because we will, positive energy, they'll know. They'll be the real ones. That they would have gotten VIP if it would have let me. But yeah, I know Twitch let me do it, so I threw you on there. And it's you and Ava that I gave VIP, so you're most of the folks that talk in Twitch. Yeah, that's right, Seven. You and Theta would know that if I could, I'd be giving it to you too. I just can't. Because YouTube don't let me. So one day when it lets me, I'll have to make like extra VIP. And you guys will get like extra VIP. That's what it'll be. Oh, I love that very, very much. Okay, let me check at these other ones that I can do on stream. I know I can do this one on stream. This one looked cool. This is Corrupt. If it'll load. Alright. So there's one roll on here, but I'll read out what it says. This one like just got released. So I know we can do this one on stream. Okay. So welcome to the Corrupt casting call. Public casting call for Corrupt, indie fighting game developed by this specific team. NSIP are the ones that are doing the casting call. If you guys are ever interested in doing voice acting, they're amazing. Casting all remaining playable fighters and the game's announcer. Oh, so there's two. There's a fighter, and then we can audition for the announcer. I remember seeing both of those. Fast-paced fighting game blending fast combat with strategic depths. Assemble your team from a diverse roster of fighters from all corners of the galaxy with dark secrets and complex stories. In the vast expanse of distant galaxies, the very fabric of reality trembles as an unstoppable warlord leads an armada to seek out the Hyperion cores. Imbued with unimaginable power, they hold the key to either salvation or annihilation. The fate of the universe lies in your hands. Align yourself with Gatling's stalwart allies to protect the existence, or join Dragonov's ruthless entourage to rewrite the fabric of reality itself. Will you plunge the universe into eternal darkness, or fight to bring it back from the brink? Ooh, okay, Fox Daddy, you looked it up. VIPs are valuable members of a creator's community who are recognized with a special badge. VIPs can perform the following actions: chat without being affected by slow, sub-only, or follower-only modes, chat without being affected by rate limits, and post links in chat even when links are disabled. Oh, well, most of those probably will not come into action because I don't think I will ever have a sub-only chat. Maybe a followers-only chat. I don't think I'd ever have a sub-only chat. That just doesn't... I don't like that. I don't like people having to pay to talk. I don't like that. Maybe followers only, but like, again, that one doesn't make sense to me because why would I VIP you if you're not a follower? Like, that's weird. Chat being affected by rate limits, wouldn't know how to put that up if I tried. And post links in chat, that one I know how to disable and enable. I think it's enabled? I think it's allowed, they just don't, I don't know that they click. Like, I think if you posted one, it probably won't click me out somewhere. The last one is useful. Yeah, the whole links in chat thing, if we were to ever get to the point where people are trying to get me to go see things on stream that I don't want to look at, I absolutely would disable links. And then that would allow you guys to do that. And hopefully YouTube would have an option for it. Right now, though, our community is awesome. And all of you are really chill. So I don't mind it too much. Make them all pay? No. Besides, that's what Patreon's for. I've had a few people that are like, oh, will you give me feedback on stuff? And I'm like, nope, only Patreons get feedback on their own projects. So you either got to do that or you got to get accepted into the live voice acting call, which not a lot of people do. So, but there are some things that I'm like, that costs money and time, but chatting, never. Talking on stream, never. I would never paywall that because I like to talk. I would be hurting myself if I subscriber only to chat because then no one would talk to me. And the whole reason I do this is to talk. Like, also, as somebody who streams through both Twitch and YouTube, you could just jump over to YouTube and talk instead. Like, I appreciate it, but not the most helpful for me. Okay, what does this say? Trying to run a non-union, beautiful. No AIs, awesome. Yes, this is a huge, like, POC minority heavy. That's why we've got 2 roles here and none others. Hopefully they cast correctly. Please record all audition sides for each character using the same setup as you would in a live session. Maximum of 2 takes, ABC. Export as MP3 with character name, your name. All right, we're going to highlight that just to make sure we got it. Subject, corrupt, your name again, please send it. Okay. In line with AI concerns, talent are allowed to add unobtrusive special effects or music. We recommend MP3s of running water or calm piano harp music, provided this does not prevent us from assessing recording quality or performance. Talent may be required to take part in a tech check prior to recording. Nope, I do not add shit to my audio. Never, 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 never. So let me go down. I think she's lower down here, the one that we can audition for. Oh, I think this is her. Yeah, Wolf. Cool. I think YouTube might have something similar. Oh, okay. But again, it's probably, like, I'm trying to say not paywalled, like gate-kept 2,000 subscribers. Because that was the trouble that I had, is literally every perk that I want to be able to give has like some sort of thing attached to it. For Twitch, channel points and stuff are attached to you have to be a whatever, and then you can enable everything, whatever. YouTube is like, oh, you want to use, buttons and stuff, their version is 1,000 subscribers. So it is what it is, but we're not going to bother with it because all we do is we keep going. And we keep going until we get stuff happening. Speaking of which, y'all, I have officially started working on my TTRPG show. You guys remember how I was talking to you about how I want to run like a D&D or a campaign of some sort? I've officially put out a casting call, and I'm auditioning people and calling back people right now. So at some point in time, there's going to be a Candela Obscura. I'm trying to keep it horror themed. I know, Seven. I'm so excited. We're going to do Candela Obscura. We're going to keep it horror, dramatic, improv. No scripted. It's not scripted. I don't know if it'll be live. Like, I don't know if I'm going to do Critical Role style where we record live and then the episodes go up, or if we will visually do it live. But the episodes will premiere on YouTube and Twitch like it's a live stream. I think we will record it separately and then premiere the episodes because I don't think my computer can run that many microphones and the camera and the live stream setup all at once. I genuinely don't think my computer can run it. So we'll record it and then I'll have it premiere and then I'll have myself and everybody else be in chat. So I'm very, very excited about it. We're working on it. It took me forever to reach affiliate. You're doing much better than me. Oh, Fox Daddy. I appreciate you, but also, like, how do I say this? It is never my goal to be like, oh, how many people can I get in and watching and get everything done, right? And I think for a lot of us who maybe don't go as fast, like how you feel and sometimes how I feel, and we feel like we should have more people watching and we kind of get upset that we don't get there as fast, is because we're not pandering, right? Like if we wanted to, we could be the people who scream and yell at the computer and play the competitive video games and everybody watches us. I just don't want to do that. So we're going to be a little slower on our build. Now you have to use your power to get me a role. Nepotism for the win. So I would, except I am doing it in person. So we are doing local auditions, local actors only, which obviously I'm not going to dox where that is. So the casting call is not public on any of my platforms because I don't want to dox where I'm at. So... but there is a casting call out there, and people will be going to a separate location. We'll be recording them all in person, and I'm going to be trying not to edit anything out. I might because I'm specifically getting actors. I'm not getting, like, friends and stuff, so there might be some cuts for actors if they're having trouble with the mechanics, because... For anyone who's curious, my TTRPG, my stream of Candela Obscura, is going to be... Vixie will remember that. Our show is going to be more on the, like, Dimension 20 style, where it's a show. I'm getting actors. I'm not intending it to be a group of friends. We're going to have fun, right? But I'm not intending it to be friends at a table. It is going to be a show. You're going to get... very much like Critical Role and how they do their Candela Obscura runs. There's going to be an intro where I give the intro dynamic. There's going to be most, if not all, role play is going to be cinematic. So it's very much going to be, we come onto this scene and we see a person like this who's doing this. And then that actor will say, you see this and I'm gonna do this. And then another actor might join that scene already as their character. Rather than, I want to go over here and say this to this person, they quite literally will be like, yo, what are you doing? And it's already in the character. So there's going to be a lot less of staying outside as the player. That's going to be solely as much as possible for like mechanics, or for my end, if I'm the GM, for explaining descriptions or how roles work or how abilities work. So it's going to be interesting because I think it will really set us apart from a lot of D&D and other TTRPG shows that are out there. This is going to be like you're watching a TV show. So I'm excited, and I'll keep you guys posted. It definitely won't be probably until July that it comes out. But I'm hoping it'll be in July because July is my birthday. July is my birthday month, and so I'm hoping it's all done and finished for July. That's the goal. And then we can release it together. So stay tuned, y'all. I know, I'm so excited. I'm very, very excited. It was sort of like a culmination of me starting it because I was very excited, and it made me push forward with the concept that I wanted to do, because I've had people be like, oh, that's a weird way to do like D&D and TTRPGs and stuff. Why are you doing it like that? I'm not sure that people want to watch that kind of thing. And there was a bit of me that was like, maybe I should just not do it because everybody does D&D and they all do it the same and nobody's going to want to watch what I want to do. And a D&D show that I loved, which was Sword AF on Smosh, just released their season 2 first episode today, but they're not doing a visual anymore. They're solely podcasted, solely audio. And I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep listening, but as somebody who loves watching an acting performance, it only made me more convinced that I don't care if there's an audience for the style of actual play that I want to do. I'm going to do it because that's what I want to see. Because not having the visuals from the episode today really made me kind of sad. And even when I watch Critical Role's Candela, right, I am sitting there and I am on them as watching them act. And anytime it sort of drifts a little bit away from that, I drift away. And then we get back into the moment. And then we're out. And then we get back into the moment. And so even if other people don't want it, I want what is essentially an improv TV show. And that's what we're doing. So send out good energy. Hopefully you guys will like it. Nerd. Literally nerd with an IQ. But hopefully you guys will like it, and stay tuned. I am supposed to be joining some other folks, TTRPGs as well as a player, versus this one will be me GMing the show at the moment. It's people are allowed to audition as the GM, but I'm a little bit of a control freak and I know what kind of show I want to do. So I think I'm going to be GMing it, which is going to be crazy because I don't have a lot of experience doing that, but I'm very excited. But okay, let me get a sip and then let's do this audition and then we'll see how this goes. Okay. So this is Wolf, the superhuman. Wolf is a formidable presence in the cosmos, a mysterious warrior whose origins are as enigmatic as her name. Originally hailing from the distant reaches of a foreign star system, she is believed to be a denizen of the planet Earth in the year 2149, though the circumstances surrounding her arrival in this part of the universe remain shrouded in mystery. Wolf's body has been enhanced through advanced technologies, granting her superhuman capabilities that make her a force to be reckoned with, both on and off the battlefield. With over a century of experience immersed in the chaos of war and conflict, she navigates the universe with a steely resolve and a singular purpose. Personality. Wolf is a true enigma, her motives veiled behind a mask of secrecy and intrigue. Highly skilled in espionage, spycraft, and combat, she moves through the shadows with a silent grace that belies her formidable power. She's quiet, yet impactful, taking note of everything around her and constantly looking for the next step in her personal mission. Despite holding herself fairly low-key, Wolf leaves an impact wherever she goes. Though her ultimate goals remain shrouded in mystery, it is believed that her singular desire is to find a way back to her own world, a journey that drives her every action and decision. Okay, let's see what her voice notes are. Wolf's voice carries the weight of centuries of experience, resonating with a quiet intensity that commands attention. Okay, so quiet but intense. There's a hint of steel beneath her words, a testament to the strength and resolve that have carried her throughout countless battles. Whether issuing commands on the battlefield or engaging in diplomatic negotiation, Wolf's voice exudes a sense of authority and confidence that leaves no doubt to her capabilities. She speaks sparingly, each word chosen with precision, revealing only what she deems necessary to those who dare cross her path. Okay, so we're going down here. Such a waste of time. Yeah, that's where we're going. All right. So such a waste of time is victory. Should demonstrate personality with additional sense of reward and achievement. Wrong move is a major attack. Requires presence, gravitas, and physicality of motion. If you want to ride out of here, this is your ticket. And let's skip the introductions for now. We have to move. Storyline: assisting an ally, already knowing more than one may expect her to. Oh, I see. In the moment, confident. I can tell you're a good person, you just make bad decisions. Storyline: pre-battle banter with a non-enemy during a less than major confrontation. Pumped, but not hostile. And 3 attack sounds, light, medium, heavy, and 3 damage sounds, light, medium, heavy. For attacks, remember that Wolf primarily wields a heavy gun sword. Alright, so we're doing noises today. So let's see. Let's pop on over. Such a waste of time. Wrong move. I can already tell I'm gonna peek. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta turn that shit down. I can already tell we about to get loud. Alright. Alright, we'll try it again. Here we go. Such a waste of time. Wrong move. If you want to ride out of here, this is your ticket. And let's skip the introductions for now. We have to move. I can tell you're a good person. You just make bad decisions. Such a waste of time. Wrong move! If you want to ride out of here, this is your ticket. And let's skip the introductions for now. We have to move. I can tell you're a good person. You just make bad decisions. Ha! 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 Alright, let's see if I peeked. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I peeked just on that last one. Oh, is it a bad peek? Let's find out. Ooh, yeah, that's a bad peek. Okay, alright, we'll do it again. Let's do the whole dialogue piece again. I think it's better to do it that way than just to a singular. Let me get a little drink. Okay. Here we go. Let's turn ourselves down. Okay, here we go. Such a waste of time. Wrong move. If you want a ride out of here, this is your ticket. And let's skip the introductions for now. We have to move. I can tell you're a good person. You just make bad decisions. Such a waste of time. Wrong move. If you want to ride out of here, this is your ticket. And let's skip the introductions for now. We have to move. I can tell you're a good person. You just make bad decisions. Ha! 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 Ah! 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 I think we're okay there. Oh, just barely, but we're okay. Alright, that last one got us, but we're okay. So I'm going to take that double out. Hidden hurt noises are always interesting. Because... Uh-oh, which one of these do I gotta cut? Ha! 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 This one, okay. Hit and hurt noises are interesting because... Oh, you know, maybe I should do 2 rounds of hit and hurts. You know what? Sure. Fuck it. We'll just add it on to the current one, though, I think, because I didn't mind those dialogue takes, I don't think. So we'll add it on to the currents. Here we go. Let me turn it back down. Huh! Ha! 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 Okay, second round. Now let's glue them together. I had to do that big boy one like 3 times because I kept peeking it. Swear to Lord. Alright, glue those. And then export. Okay. Okay. That's a little better. So we can delete that. Hidden hurt noises are always interesting because it's genuinely like... Sometimes I do them and people are like, oh, great job. You are good at them. Sometimes I do them and people are like, these are awful. You are bad at them. And I'm like, I don't know what people want. It's very, very difficult to have a concept of... I think that's the one I want. Yeah. What kind of hit or hurts to give? That's one of those things where it's like, if I were to eventually, which I should, have like a coach or someone that I'm working with, that'd be one of the immediate things where I'm like, I need you to tell me and to help me with what kind of hurts and hits I should be sending in, because I never think mine are good. And so I'm always like, yeah, I nailed that dialogue, but they're gonna say no to me because of the hurts and the hits. But we all learn and we all grow, and who knows? Maybe mine are fine and I just overthink it. I don't really know that answer. I never know if they want like an ah, or if they want an or an eh. Because do they want it more feminine? Do they want the noises, right? Which I know that sounds bad, but believe it or not, that's a lot of hit noises. Not in a sexual context. But like, or do they want the very like, huh noises? Like what? Or do you want the eh, like up in the top? It really just kind of depends. And all they ever say is hurt, hit. And I'm like, that's not helpful. Time.
It's not helpful at all. To just say hurt, hit is really frustrating.
Where are we? I can tell you're a good person. Alright, so we want to close these in a little bit more. Yeah, right? Like, do they want a link? Hoo-wah! Like, what do they want? Do they want link? Do they want something? I genuinely never know. Because you can get the like, I hate hurt and hit noises. Specifically because they don't know what they want. And they never tell you what they want.
Time.
Wrong move.
And I wish we could just know.
Such a waste of time. That's a love tap? Yeah, literally, like what do you want from me? Because, and here's the thing, if they were like, oh, hit and hurt noises, but we want you to sound like you just got stabbed, or we want you to sound like you're dying, right? Dying noises are easy, because you can do all sorts of variations on dying noises, but hit and hurt with no context is not helpful. And light, medium, heavy, also not helpful. Like, you have to give me some sort of context. Like, are we talking Mortal Kombat? Should I be giving you a type of noise? Or do you want a Like, what do you want? Like, there's so many different variations. Wrong move. And I just wish I had a more succinct answer. But I never will. But this project looks cool, so we can put out our good energy and hope that we get, you know, something interesting in this game. I think that would be fun. All of the above, yeah, literally. Like, just give them everything. It's like, okay. Give all of it, I suppose. See what we can do. We'll cut this big chunk. Okay. Alright. So, we'll go ahead and we will make it nice and pretty and voice denoise it. And they want MP3s, right? Because they're one of those people. Yes, MP3, character your name. Got it. I know there was one more that we're going to do, which I think is the narrator. And this is just Wolf. Okay. So, export. MP3. Have you seen the sketch with Taliesin Jaffe demonstrating death sounds? I don't think I have. Theta, you better send that to me because we love our Critical Role boys. We love Taliesin. If he's got a way that I should be doing death sounds, by all fucking means, I'm gonna do it however he tells me to do it. I'm gonna do it however he says to do it. I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, whatever you want, of course. What is this one called? This is Corrupt with an E, I think. Corrupt. Okay. Character is Wolf. And then my name. Alright. We'll let that save. Nice. And then we will make an email. Alright. Sherman, Wizard, Announcer, here we go. The overhead announcer for the fighting game components of Corrupt. The announcer does not currently have any characterization or notable place in the narrative and serves solely as a functional aspect of the gameplay. However, that doesn't mean the announcer can't be more than just a voice that says things. The announcer's performance reflects the tone and setting of the fights in the world of Corrupt, and as such requires a sense of intensity, stakes, and awesomeness. The announcer is entirely open to interpretation. Strong, unique reads will be highly considered for the role. The client has expressed a strong interest in making the announcer's voice unlike any other overhead announcer in other fighting games, leaning into the game's open-ended and limitless sci-fi futuristic setting. Talent of all accent, gender, ages, vocal types be considered, and creative, non-typical interpretations are strongly encouraged. Must be strong and unique, lead with a vibe befitting the game's setting and tone. I'm sure Goth Dad would advise you to trust yourself. It's true. We do love Goth Dad. I love him so much. Every character he plays, but also just him as a person and his energy. Like, I don't know if Taliesin Jaffe knows this, but he is all of us baby Goth's dad. I hope he knows that. Oh. I feel like we should have, like, clips. Like, we should make clips of, like, just our like our little things that we say about all of these people, because I don't know if anybody ever clipped the Abria stuff, but I did, and it's on my TikTok. So I just feel like I'm gonna end up talking about every actor, and we should just clip them all so that my whole Twitch layout is just Taliesin Jaffe's prayer, Laura Bailey's words of wisdom. Like, all of them are just us giving specific titles and shit to them, and then pray to God they never find it. And you have to like pay your coins and make your prayer before you can come into our stream. Fucking love that shit. Oh my god. He's in the new Candela series that they're doing. I don't know when the 3rd episode comes out, but the 2nd episode was great. I love him. He's playing like a very what's the word? Like old, flirts with everyone, fucks with everyone type of man, where he's just kind of like, oh yes, I'm rich and I go to the tea house and I gossip, and like he hooks up with, this is kind of a little bit of a spoiler, but Liam's the GM for it. He hooks up with one of Liam's NPCs in the first like fucking hour of the first episode he's in, and I'm just like, yes, Taliesin, yes, like. God tier. It's a good season. Okay. Pre-battle call out, round play decoration, battle call out, victory call out, and defeat. I found you while searching for Abria Iyengar? That's the best compliment anyone could ever give me. It's not even a compliment to me, but the fact that the algorithm would put us in the same territory. I'm dying. Abria Iyengar's a queen. Clip that. Clip it, because she deserves to know how fucking amazing she is, okay? There we go. I wonder if I have that now, actually. I tried to enable those thingies where you can, like, clip it on your Twitch. How do I do that? Because they had those little buttons. If you go here, maybe? No. How do I do that? They had those little buttons earlier that were like a Lothario, a Casanova, a Silver Fox. Silver Fox. That's the term that I wanted. It's literally is what he is. Hold on, I want to try this now because they had those buttons when I was looking at it, and now I don't see those buttons. Can I clip myself? Questions of the century. Oh, I can. So I can, but like, there was specifically a button that was like, oh, you know, open, add this to your stream or whatever, and it's a little thing that says clip that, where you're supposed to be able to say those words, and then it'll like automatically hear you and clip it. But I couldn't figure out how to set it up, so I don't know if it's upright or not. I guess it's not, but I guess I'll have to figure it out. I don't know. I never did figure it out, huh? It's so funny to me every time I go on to Stream Elements where it's like, you have sponsorship opportunities. I'm like, no, bitch. All your sponsorship opportunities are for video games. I don't play video games. It's not what I do on my live stream. So your sponsorships don't help me, bro. Next time you have like, hey, I don't know, talk to your chat. That's a sponsorship I can do. I don't shut the fuck up. So that's a sponsorship I could do. But it's always video game stuff. And I'm like, bro, that don't help me. I know that you have a market, Twitch, and I know that like you want to emphasize that market because it gets you money, but there are others of us here. Like, we're here. All right, let's do a really cool announcer voice. They want something unique, so I'm probably just going to do it in my own voice, and then maybe for the second take, I'll do something crazy. Let's try it. Phase 1. Engage. Perfect. You win. You lose. Phase 1. I can't. I was gonna do like a techno thing because it's sci-fi where I was gonna be like, I can't do it. I can't send that in as a professional. Oh my god. Alright, but I am gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna throw energy at it. Literally, Fox Daddy, sing it. That's why I was like, but I can't do it. I can't. The anxious part of me will not let me turn that in as a professional. Oh my god. But I am gonna have fun with it because they said they want weird shit. Usually when people say they want weird shit, they don't. They actually want the normal things, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of the many who just ends up casting normal people. But we'll give them weird shit because they asked for it, so let's go for it. Phase 1. Engage. Perfect. You win. You lose. Phase 1. Engage. Perfect. You win. You lose. Wait, I kind of love that. A bit of like a twang on it to be robotic. Yeah, the AI voice. That's what I wanted to do with the AI voice, but my AI voice is very, hello, this is how it goes. And it's very soft. So I'm trying to do a version of it that's a bit more like loud and twangy since it is a combat announcer. So that's why I was trying to do the phase 1. Perfect type of energy, but it's getting a little Valley Girl. You lose. Maybe if I just add more energy to it where I'm like, you win. You lose. You lose. Engage. I love that shit, but now I'm singing it. Engage. Because I think the regular robot's gonna be too quiet. I think the you win, you lose. It's gonna be too quiet of it. I think it needs more energy. You lose. You win. Not quite. You win. You lose. Maybe, but if I give the first one, where it's my normal take a lot of energy, then maybe a calmer second take might be nice. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. Phase 1. Engage. Perfect. I think I'm peaking. Ooh, I'm getting close. Let me turn me down a little. Phase 1. Engage. Perfect. You win. You lose. Phase 1. Engage. Perfect. You win. You lose. All right, hold on. Let's listen to that for a second. I actually do kind of like it a little. I kind of like the contrast of high to low. I'm going to do it again, but I like the contrast. I like the peppy, grungy cyberpunk character your high energy read implies. Not for this, but that's someone. Yeah, that's the thing is like grungy cyberpunk is the first one, and then AI robotic is the second. So I do like putting them both on there. I think that was a good suggestion, Theta, because I think if I give them both of them, hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll actually listen to all of it. A lot of casting people don't. They listen to the first 2 seconds and say no. But hopefully they'll listen to the whole thing and they'll hear both. And they're both very opposite and very unique performances. I've come back with pasta noodles for dinner! Pasta is possibly my favorite dish on the planet. So I have to ask, what kind of noodles? Because that's important. I gotta know your favorite. And what do you put on your pasta? Are you a sauce girly? Are you a white sauce, red sauce girly? Are you a cheese girly? Garlic? Tell me. For clarification, AI means the Almost Valley Girl one. Oh, so you're thinking more of like a engage. Perfect. You win. You lose. Like that? Is that the voice you're talking about? Because I could do that one first, because if I put more energy on that, and then I do the lower AI for the second one, again, we have got two opposites. Let me try it and see how it goes.
Phase 1. Engage. Perfect. You win. You lose. Phase 1. Engage. Perfect. You win. You lose.
Let's see. Okay, let's give it a listen. Typo for I mean the Valley Girl one. Oh, yeah, the Valley Girl one is kind of like more Cyberpunk 2077. They're normal store-bought spaghetti noodles with some sausage and green onions. Simple but good. Sausage and green onions. Okay, get our veggies and our meat in there. Oh my goodness. I am very neurodivergent with food, so I like penne noodles. Although I like a bunch of different types of noodles. But I made noodles today, and usually what I do for noodles is I just do butter, and then Parmesan cheese, like shaky cheese. I'll put it on top, but I don't do sauce. And a chef, when I was working for a culinary school, put me onto pepper. So pepper and then shaky cheese on top with the butter is all I do. I like it very like plain, but a little bit of flavor. So that's kind of my jam. But I love that. I like sausage and I like noodles, and onions are fine. It's just when you combine things, neurodivergent brain gets unhappy. But I love that combination. That sounds delicious, Seven. Please enjoy. Oh my gosh. But let's listen to this for a second. Theta, tell me what you're thinking, and everybody else tell me what you're thinking. Okay, not bad. Yeah, see, I just think now that I'm listening to it, I think the quiet AI voice that I usually use is not strong enough for a fighting game style fight. So I think we should go fully peppy the whole time. Even if it's not like, whoa! I think we need to go loud, a little bit more powerhouse. I'm thinking food. That's fair, Seven. That's fair. Let's try this again, I think.
Phase 1. Engage. Perfect. You win. You lose. Phase 1. Engage.
Uh-oh. Oh, we've struck the vocal cord. I could hear it cracking in the last line. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that soft AI at all. I have to go high-pitched with it. Because it's cracking. It's cracking me. Probably from the earlier lower. So, let's just do total peppy. Let's say fuck it. They asked for strange. They're going to get strange.
Phase 1. Engage. Perfect. You win. You lose.
Phase 1. Engage. Perfect. You win. You lose. I think I like that energy. Let's see. Ooh, that age hits high. I kind of love that. Kawaii holographic bloodsport commentator is a heck of a character concept. That's right, it is. I'm gonna do it one more time. I actually don't know how I did that second voice, so I hope I can do it again. I'm gonna do it one more time because I want to hit that engage just a little lower. It's going a little bit higher than I would like to because of where my A's are at in my accent. So I'm gonna try it again. Let's see.
Phase 1. Engage. Perfect. You win. You lose.
Phase 1. Engage. Perfect. You win. You lose. I think that hit it. Reminds me a bit more energetic version of HNLA from Ark Survival. I don't think I've played that. But a lot of like robots, if you notice, a lot of robots are voiced by ladies and have this same tone. It's just whether or not you spice up the energy or spice down the energy. And I can do both. Woo, hiccups. But I don't think that lower energy voice, soft voice one is gonna work for this. But let's listen. Yeah, I like that. Yep, I like it. I like it. That's the one we're turning in. There's something about the you lose that I really like in that tone. I don't know, why can I hit that? You lose. That's in the right place. Holy shit. Guys, this is why we practice. This is why I tell people. This is voice acting and acting is all about practice, unfortunately, whether you like it or not. And it's true. Because for some reason, I've been doing this so long that finally that voice is in the right place. It's down here. You lose. Instead of killing my throat like the other one was doing. Miracles. Not miracles. Hard work and practice. Subconscious movement. We love it. So this is the second half. Okay. You lose. Damn, I really can't believe that I'm subconsciously and naturally putting that in my chest. I'm so genuinely proud of myself. Hell yeah. I love envisioning the two voices as two beings in the commentator's box, like at an MMA fight, literally. That's kind of what I was going for. It's like one is very classic, I am the Smash Brothers announcer voice. And one is like, and I'm the announcer voice for Harley Quinn in the DC fighting game. Like, it's very both energy, and I kind of love it. All about it, frankly. Okay. I think the only one that's hard is the engage. 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 That's a very hard one to do. What is this one? I know it's MP3, but what does it say? It says announcer. I keep wanting to call it narrator. It's announcer. So we call it announcer, and then my name as an MP3. Okay. Currently drawing one of my OCs, Winston. My beloved humanoid snake son. Mind giving me a suggestion or two for poses or scenes? I would love to, Seven. Cue me jumping like a child. I would love to. First of all, beautiful snake humanoid. I'm a scaly. There are images out there of me dressed as a dragon, fully maked up for Halloween. One of my good friends was a special effects makeup artist, and she just made me into a dragon. She's a queen. I looked hot as fuck. And it let me live my furry scaly dreams. I am a furry. I am a scaly. It was amazing. So we love your humanoid snake son. A tribute to Sir Patrick Stewart. Fair. Suggestion or two for poses. Can you tell me a little bit about Winston? Because I feel like I want a little bit of context on his personality or something like that, and then I can give you more clear of an answer to what I think would work well. Because I don't want to give you something generic. I want to have it be detailed and important. Basically, for Winston, just make a snake huge, give him limbs, and make him 7'4". Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's a big boy. But does he have like is he the cobra type? Like, does he got the pieces on the neck? Or is he he's a gentle giant, likes fancy clothing and very much a softie. Oh. Okay, so gentle giant, fancy clothing, softie. Ooh, what about coral snake? I love this. What about something where maybe he is like he just picked up a new piece of clothing that he really likes, and maybe he's like looking at it in front of a mirror and he likes it, and it's just like the cute, the cute little soft smile that I don't know if it's a boy, but I think you used his. Yeah. So, the cute little soft smile that boys get when they like how they look, but they don't want to show anybody else that they like how they look because toxic masculinity. So they like put on the thing and they're like, you know that? That would be cute. That would be cute for a big soft boy. He like gets something, piece of clothing he really likes, and he's like looking in the mirror and he's like, oh, maybe something like that. Or he's showing it off, whatever you want to do. How do you feel about the Cardassians from Star Trek? I have no idea what this is. Hold on, I'll Google it. So, I know I'm a Trekkie, but when I say I'm a Trekkie, I mean that very vaguely, because I watched it as a kid, which means I don't remember anything. Cardassians are a fictional extraterrestrial species in an American science fiction franchise. Oh, no, see, they're like... So, okay. They are... What's the word I'm looking for? They've got, like, crocodile, alligator going. I'm more on, like, the let's see if I can get a reference. Oh, I'm trying to find a good reference. That's hard to do when you go to Google for photos. Maybe like maybe that one? Oh boy, this is very difficult when you go to Google for photo reference. Maybe more like this? See, I want to very carefully take this artwork piece without showing the rest of what it is. Because I do not want to show you what Google is showing me. Because I know what furry history looks like. Okay. You should see this. I'm more on this end. I'm less, like, ears, tail, mimicking, but they look humanoid, and more like anthro, where they are closer to, like, creature, just human shape, if that makes sense. So, like, I'm about the wings and the tails and the... Granted, asexual, so I don't want to fuck it. But I like the whole idea of, like, dragon but humanoid versus more human than creature. I'm on the creature side of it. He shall smile with his eyes. He doesn't like showing his mouth because he thinks it makes him look spooky, which he doesn't want unless he's threatened. He's also a little bi guy, too. Oh, I love it! Oh my goodness. Yes. Smiling with his eyes, and maybe, totally up to you, Seven, maybe he's just got, like, Because maybe that's why he's embarrassed. So he's just got like the little fangs that come out, and the rest of his smile is like, and then he got the little fangs. He sounds so cute, Seven. You'll have to send it to me. I'm a big scaly boy. I love my scales. Love, 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 love. Love my little scalies. I take no shame in being a furry and a scaly. I'm all about it. Have been for a long time. I've been to furry conventions. They're fun. Furries are lovely, lovely people. They're a lot smarter than I am. I'm not big on the cartoon style. I'm much more on the realistic end. Now, granted, I just showed you a dragon, like a humanoid. But I like ferals, and I like more realism. Do you think American Dragon had something to do with this? No, actually, I never watched American Dragon, Jake Long. Wasn't my jam at all. I started more on the furry end than the dragon end. So when I was a kid, it was Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. That horse is hot, and I will fight a bitch. Lion King, Kovu is hot, and I will fight a bitch. How dare you? I know, Fox Daddy. I know, I just never watched it. It wasn't my thing. What else? What else is there? Oh, Simba. Even as a kid, I thought this. Adult Simba. Hot. I will fight a bitch. Rachel the Furry confirmed. My friend, you don't gotta confirm nothing. Like, this is one of those things where people will ask, like, oh, who's your first fictional crush? And I'm very much like, I don't know, but I know it was an animal. I'm a furry. I take no shame in that. Like, it is what it is. It probably was fucking adult Simba or Kovu or Spirit. Spirit, that horse is hot. Spirit, horse is hot. I'll fight people. What are other ones? Oh, there's so many. But I was on the furry side of it. Really? I could have sworn you'd referenced it. So I know of American Dragon Jake Long because Dante Basco is the voice. So I know, and then the one Mae Whitman who voices Katara voices the girl in that one. So I know of it, and I know bits and pieces, but I never watched it as a kid. It wasn't really my thing. I wasn't super on the Nick side. All I watched from Nick was Avatar. And then, speaking of which, at CabbageCon, I met the voice actress for May. Cricket Lee. She's amazing. I love her very much. Huge thanks to Cricket Lee. She's awesome. She's a fabulous human being. And everybody go give her your support and tell her you love her. Genuinely so sweet. She was an absolutely beautiful human being. Yes, he is the lead voice. Yeah. So that much I know. Our generation is full of degenerates. Fox Daddy, it gets worse. Like, I am not afraid to do this right now. If you think I won't, go to that other tab and pull up hot animal characters from Disney. Hi, the gal in town. I'm sorry you just stopped in while we're talking about furries. But welcome. That's how our stream goes. I hope you are doing well and you're having a good night. I met Greg Baldwin last year. Was he fun? Was he chill? I don't think I've ever met Greg Baldwin. Wouldn't have it any other way. Good gal in town. I'm glad you're here. Oh my gosh. I was saying how I love dragons. But Theta had asked, which I don't know that you guys get to see their name. I think you guys just get to see Restream Bot. But those are my folks over on YouTube. They had asked, like American Dragon Jake Long. And I was like, no. Like Simba, Spirit, all that jad. Dragons are my favorite. I have a whole collection. One day I want to stream and just tell you guys about my collection and show everyone my collection because I have a lore behind it. They all have like histories and backstories and they're all interconnected. They have a whole world. I love collecting dragon figurines. It's genuinely, they're my favorite thing ever. The fandom has had friendly relations with the Avatar fandom. Oh, good. Greg is a joy. I thanked him for his amazing job with taking over Iroh. Oh, Fox Daddy, that's so sweet. It shows the Restream Bot, then the username. Okay, great. Awesome. Thank you, Seven. I like foxes. Fox Daddy, we know you like foxes. just. You might have it in your name. That's all I'm saying. You might have it in your name, Fox Daddy. No, it's okay. We love you. One day I'll show you all my dragons. I could probably pull up the pictures of me as a dragon. I don't think that's too bad to share. Your favorite things are burbs? Galentown, would you prefer for me to say your whole name, or can I call you Gal, or can I call you Town? But please tell me what your favorite birds are. I have a friend who really, really likes birds, and I never know the difference, so I always send her pictures. Please tell me your favorite birds. Call you Gal? Okay. Tell me all about birds and stuff, because I only have one in particular that I really like, but I want to hear about yours. How I kept it a secret? Fox Daddy, we're just that good. We could just tell that you're into foxes. I'm sorry. Sometimes that's the way of the world. You know, we got good brains. I love crows, owls, and green-cheeked Connors. Okay, crows are amazing. They're so intelligent. They're so cool. I adore crows. Hell yeah, I'm also a goth baby. Obviously, crows are everything. Ravens, everything. You're awesome for that. Owls are so dope. I love the ones that look scared. There's like some weird owl that consistently looks scared. Those are so cool. Now, green-cheeked Connors, I'm about to look up because I don't think I've ever heard of those. Green cheek Connor. They're so cute. Oh my god, wait, I'm showing this on stream. Wait, they're so cute. Hold on, they're adorable. Oh my god. Oh my lord, they're so cute. They're little parakeets. Here we go. Look at how cute he is. Look at how cute he is. He's so cute. I love him. Robin Hood, believe it or not, Theta, Robin Hood was before my time. I wasn't Robin Hood. That got me into furry shit. Carmelita Fox is awesome. Fair. Birds scare you. No, birds are awesome. It's the bird that Jaden Animations has? I had no idea. I knew Jaden Animations liked birds, but I didn't know that this is what she had. That's so cute. You like bearded vultures? Bearded vultures are so cool, Seven. They're so ugly and weird. The secretary bird is really pretty. Ooh, I haven't heard that one. Let me look up that one, too. Okay. They're just babies. Oh. Genuinely, this is like the cute. Look at he's tilting his little head. That's so cute. All right, I'm looking up secretary bird. Whoa. You would like this one, Fox Daddy. This one's so weird. Wait, I love him. Hold on. Let's pop him in stream. We'll pop him next to our Connor. Look at how funky he looks. Oh no, my screen is on docs, so it's not showing you the whole thing. Here, let me minus. Look how funky he look. Ah, it went back. Minus again. Oh, there it goes. Look how funky he is. He's like, burp, 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 burp. Look up the nightjar. Okay, that's next. Also, huge Birds of Prey fan. Actual birds and the DC ones. Gal, you are in the right place. I am a DC baby. We love all our Birds of Prey here. The Spanish accent gets me every time. I would stop doing crimes for her. That's cute, Fox Daddy. Carmelita Fox is lovely. They're awesome looking birds. They even have a cool walk. Yeah, look, I can tell by their legs. They're going back, 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 back. Wait, I love them. Okay, now we have to look up Nightjar. We gotta be fair. We gotta look up everybody's burbs. All right, hold on. Okay. Nightjar. Is this the weird owl I was talking about? This is the weird owl. The one that looks like it's got like a lizard head or something. There's one that goes viral that looks like it's got like a lizard head. Yeah. Lizard head bird. Oh, shoot. Oh, I clicked a weird picture. We met at KaiCon. I did your voice acting workshop. Cool. Well, don't dox yourself. And even if you said your name, I would not be able to associate names and faces. Take it with a grain of love. I'm so bad. I've told the rest of chat before. I'm like, if I tried to like meet any of you in person, you could come up to me and be like, I'm from your live streams, I'm in your chat, and I'd be like, and you would say your username, and I would still be like, because I'm so bad with names and faces. But Gal, I'm glad you're here. All good, I'm horrible at names. Okay, good. I'm so glad you're here, Gal. Thanks for coming by and joining our community. Grey Delisle, everyone. What about Grey Delisle? Did I miss something, Theta? What did I miss? Rachel has summoned all of the furries to her stream. I wish. Are you kidding me? I absolutely wish. Hold on, let me pull up the nightjar, because this is the lizard bird. I love the lizard bird. He's so cool. This is the one that I keep seeing on TikTok. It's the lizard bird. And then I'll show you guys my favorite bird. Because I love one bird and one bird in particular. Look at the lizard bird. Isn't he cool? He's a lizard bird. I love him. This is the nightjar. That's really cool. All right, and then I will pull up mine. So let's see. Okay. Here we go. Lizard Burb is the new name of the nightjar. I've never seen that one before. Yeah, he's super cool because their whole like face and stuff is to mimic different creature, like a reptile, so that other like animals won't go to attack them because they look like big old like scary lizards and stuff. It's really cool. He does look like an anime character. Yeah, Lizard Burb is officially his name. That's the only thing we're allowed to call them now is Lizard Burb. I love him. All right, let me pull up my king. I shouldn't say that. I've already released that I'm a furry. I should not call him my king because then everybody's going to think I mean that in a furry way with the bird I'm about to show you. I don't mean that in a furry way. I just like this bird. Although, is this the point where Rachel lore comes out? I might have to share some Rachel lore. Hold on. Let me show the bird first. Let me show him first. I need a good picture. I need a good ass picture. Oh, is this gonna load? Or is that... It's not gonna load. That's fuzzy. What about this one? There we go. That's one. Okay, I'll take that. Alright, open image. And copy. She's one of the Carmelitas. Oh, no way! Lizard Burp! Hi, Ava! Ava, I added you as a VIP in my stream, so I hope you see it. Best Burb is the artist from DBD. She controls crows? Cool. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're probably right with that one. I remember the rat person, but I think the rat person was Marvel. I have another funky burb boy. Send it our way, Seven. What's the other burb? Rachel has accidentally admitted the furry creature she would allow to dom her. Don't say that, Fox Daddy. Do not say that, Fox Daddy. Oh my god. I see. I have fancy gem. Yes. I was like, yay. A groove build Ani. Okay, I'll show that one in a second. You guys have to see my King of Kings first. You gotta see my King of Kings. And again, Fox Daddy, I don't mean it in a furry way. I am a furry. But the bird I'm about to show you, I don't mean it in a furry way. I just mean I love him, alright? Jeez. This is my boy. This is what we call a shoebill. They're technically shoebill storks, but they're not storks. So they're just shoebills. Sure, Fox Daddy, shush. I love shoebills. The shoebill boy! I love shoebills. These are my kings. The Rachel lore that I was gonna spill is I love shoebills so much that I made a shoebill character as a companion to my first ever D&D character because I love shoebills. I love him so much. And he was like 20 plus feet tall, huge wingspan, and he was like an angsty little bird who I would have the GM play opposite my character. So he would like hit him with his beak and like make the noise, the gunshot noise they're famous for when like it was battle time. It was awesome, and I love him. Why they make the scariest clacking noises? Fox Daddy, do you see me? Have you been in my streams? Have you met me? Of course I love the bird that sounds like a machine gun. The best bird is the great tit, partially because of their name, partially because they look sick. Great tits do look cool. They're just little babs. They're about 3 or 4 feet tall. I love them. I love shoe bells. They're my everything. Because they're terrifying, and also they make the machine gun noises when they clack their bills, but they move so slowly, and they move each part of their body so independently that they look like giant Muppets. They look like animatronics. Like, the eyes blink one at a time, and the head, they literally move like that, and it's very slow. They're animatronics. I love them. Rachel's never beating the mama bird allegations. True. Blue-footed booby is another great bird. We love blue-footed boobies. Get your boobies in order. My favorite personally is corvids because of how intelligent they are, which is fascinating. Ava, we were just talking. Gal was talking about crows and how crows are one of their favorites. They're incredibly smart. Loggerhead shrikes are freaks. Ooh. He looks like he'd kill me. He would. They would. They're African birds, and they are pretty much wildlife-only birds, so yeah, they actually probably would kill you. But they bow. So what they do is they put their heads down and they shake them. And when the ones that are in zoos, that's how zookeepers tend to them, is they have to come in and they have to bow to them in order to keep them, like, gentle. They're the sloth of birds. Kind of. Yeah, corvids! I live across from Edgar Allan Poe's grave at one point. And every time you heard a corvid, you just yell, "Get out of here, Poe. Go on, get." I love that. Oh my god. The Poo-Too owl is another spoopy bird that makes a horrid sound. Oh, I love birds. I love birds. They're all so cool. Yes, they're all so cool. Okay, I can't. Unfortunately, I usually can't go back and check chat, but let me see if I have the thing up today. Loggerhead stab their prey? Okay, let me pull up Loggerhead. Hold on. Oh, it's giving me a sea turtle, but we want Loggerhead bird. But they look so cute. Oh. 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 Wait, I have to show this to you guys. So, this is a cute bird, right? You weren't kidding when you said it stabs its prey. Holy Jesus Christ. I run away to sleep. It's just been long since I've caught you live, and I wanted to say hi to a kick-ass amazing friend. Ava, go get some sleep. Every time I see you streaming, I want to jump in, but I'm always working on things. But just know that you're amazing. I think you're a fabulous friend, and you're doing an awesome job on your Twitch, and I am following and watching, even if I lurk. So have a good night. You're lovely. That Dracula bird. What the fuck? Oh my god. That's terrifying. He just straight up stabbed the little guy. And that bird is like his size. How is he gonna eat that thing? He also, look at those eyes. Those are dead eyes. Those are, yeah, I killed it. What are you gonna do about it? Like, that's what those eyes are. Peregrine falcons quite literally punch their prey. Also the bird with the fastest diving speed recorded, I believe. Shit! Don't tell PETA. Don't tell PETA. Wait, I know I've heard of the Poo-Too owl. Let me look that one up, because I know that's another one that you mentioned. The Poo-Too I've heard of. Because they make the really weird noise. Yeah, they're the ones with the scared eyeballs. Yeah, they're the ones that have the eyeballs where they're like, and they keep their face like that. They look so freaky. They went viral for a bit too. Let's see. Oh, that's a tiny image. Let me get a better image than that. I still have hot animal characters as a tab. I swear to God. Flamingos stab each other on the head and use the liquid to feed their young. Fox Daddy, are you lying to me? I know jokes go over my head, and I don't get a lot of jokes. That one sounds like a joke that I don't get. That sounds like you're lying to me on that one. That's what that one sounds like. Sounds like you lying. Sounds like you a liar. Let's see. Hold on. I want a good picture of the Putu. No, flamingos are spooky. I've seen video. Okay. All right. Well, I got to give credit to my mother because that was her favorite bird. Damn, that's crazy. I never would have pegged a flamingo for that. That is wild shit. Man, wildlife really be crazy, huh? I feel like all forms of wildlife, there's so, like every creature has something. They all have something. This is the Putu. He's got soulless black eyes, and he makes a really weird sound. And when he opens his mouth, he goes. It's really funny. And I like the Putus because they're soulless black eyes, and I like to have soulless black eyes as well. My eyes are technically brown, but they're a dark enough brown that usually they come off black, especially on streams, and so it's my favorite thing on the planet. When would you peg a flamingo? When? What do you mean, when? Shouldn't the question just be would? What exactly do you mean? Or are you just assuming I would peg them, and so you're asking me in what situation? Oh! Okay, joke went over my head. Joke went way over my head. See, this is what I say when I say that I don't get jokes and stuff in the chat. Okay, I understand what you were joking about. Yep, okay, fair point. Well said. Good job. If I saw that, I would swear I was being haunted by an evil spirit. Yeah, exactly. I did bring it up. Fair enough. And then I also said I was a furry. So, you know, all of these questions are in fact fair. They are in fact fair. And just to prove how right you guys are, I'm going to go back to the tab you can't see that says, and I quote, hot animal characters from Disney. So that I can look at what else influenced me. Greater prairie chickens look like something straight from CGI. I think I've seen those. Greater prairie chickens. Oh, yeah, with the big yellow sacks. Yeah, I got you. So I don't think Max Goof counts as a... I guess he's a dog or a cow or whatever they are. I don't know that he counts, but he's got Kovu's voice. He's hot. I was never a Lady and the Tramp person. I know some people say tramp. Zootopia? Hell yeah. All right. And it's not a Judy Hopps for me. It's all Fox, man. Boy, they do not have good movies on here. Oh. That's a terrible line. Disney only makes good-looking furry characters. This is true. You want to know, that viral TikTok sound that goes, when do you realize such and such? And it's like, oh, such and such. And he goes, well, that's a very generic answer. Then he goes, you want the real answer? You want the real answer? And then they say something really specific. Yes, I do mean Nick Wilde. Sorry, I couldn't think of his name. So if we give me the, well, that's very generic of an answer, and then I respond back with the, fine, you want the real answer? Movie no one has seen. Oliver and Company. That dog's hot. The fucking, why should I worry? Why should I care? Yeah. That kid, yes, you guys have seen it! Yes, I love my community! Oh my god, I love y'all so much. He's hot as fuck. Oliver and Company's amazing. I love Oliver and Company. You just unlocked Hidden Away movies. Yes! I love Oliver. It's one of my favorites. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you to all of you. Holy shit. That's okay. Memories. I understand. Oh my god. I love you all so much. I love Oliver and Company. That was one of my favorites as a kid. The dog who sings He's a Tramp is good. She goes, he's a tramp, but I love him every day. Yeah, her voice is killer. But Oliver and Company was the shit. I never remember his name, but he's hot as fuck, and I'll fight a bitch. And his whole voice being like, why should I worry? I think maybe we just have a love the dog owner dude. The dog owner dude's so cute. Still waiting for a Blu-ray release. That's never coming. Fox Daddy, we're never getting it. Haven't seen it, but he's voiced by Billy Joel, as I recall. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Yes, I have seen Cats Don't Dance. It was not as significant to me as Oliver and Company, but I have seen Cats Don't Dance. That's the animal cracker girl, right? Where she bites the head off all the animal crackers. I think that's that one. But yes, I know that one. Yeah. The bite the... Yep. Okay, wait, now I'm just gonna scroll and see what we can find. Oh, Fox and the Hound. Fox and the Hound is a weird one because they somehow made a movie that is solely based on animals, and I would argue none of the characters from Fox and the Hound are sexy. And I don't know who created Fox and the Hound to make that the only movie with animal characters where the animals aren't sexy. But they did it. But Fox and the Hound was one I loved as a kid. I met Lauren Faust years ago and brought up that movie to her. Aw, that's so sweet. Well, I hope she liked making the movie. I really do. Balto. I don't think Balto's that hot, though. Maybe it's just me. I don't think... Spirit. I will never get over how hot that horse is. I just don't think Balto's that hot. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Who else we got in here? What is his name? Why can I never remember his name? Dog from Oliver and Company. What is his name? Dodger. Yeah, Dodger. Yup. The evil dog in Balto was furry bait. I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, Disney only knows how to make animal movies where the animals are attractive. If they're sidekick, don't have to worry about it, right? Like none of the Disney princess sidekicks were like, oh, they're attractive. But if the leads are animals, they're always attractive. Which again is why, I don't know why, I would love to do research. Like this feels like a thesis paper on why Fox and the Hound is the only exception to that rule. And not Fox and the Hound 2, because Fox and the Hound 2, they add in hot dogs. But Fox and the Hound originally, it's not sexy. I'm like, how is that possible? Who made this movie for you? I'm literally just scrolling now. No, Who Framed Roger Rabbit doesn't count, because Roger's not hot. Roger's funny. Roger's hysterical. I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Let's see. If you put Stitch on that list, you can eat a dick. Stitch is adorable. He is a child. Absolutely not allowed to be on the hot list. Somebody probably complained about the sexiness of the animals, but the thing is, Fox and the Hound actually, Fox Daddy, I wonder if they did the opposite. Hold on. Fox Daddy, you might have solved it. Wait, hold on. Fox and the Hound was 1981. When was Robin Hood? Robin Hood Disney movie. Oh, Oh, 1973. So I'm going to eliminate Robin Hood because they are anthro versus being feral, like all the other ones we've mentioned are. But I would bet, I think you have it, Fox Daddy, just backwards. So 1981 is Fox and the Hound. The feral, which means on four legs versus Zootopia style. The feral animals are not sexy. They're not hot. Every movie where the main cast is feral animals, from there on out, they all have at least one sexy animal. I think it's the opposite. I think somebody complained that the animals weren't sexy. They had a furry on cast who was like, Fox and the Hound, there's no sexy animals in there. So they made them sexy for marketing? Yeah, exactly. Robin Hood has the additional complication of reusing designs from Jungle Book. Well, and also, so Jungle Book's animals, you could argue Shere Khan, right? Like, Jungle Book, Disney movie. You could argue Shere Khan. We're back. The movie is an example. But I would not argue Shere Khan because I don't think Shere Khan is a sexy tiger. I think his voice is sexy. That's a big difference. I do not think he's drawn or posed or does any moves that are sexy. So, and anthro animals where they're standing like humanoids don't count. So again, Fox and the Hound happened. Some furry said they're not sexy enough, and from then on, all the ferals were sexy. The American Godzilla was made female because the director wanted them to be sexy. That's awful. Gil from Finding Nemo, you're correct. You're correct. The fish is indeed sexy. I mean, these are facts. Like, voices count, Rachel. Sometimes all you need is a good voice. But, listen, I agree with you. But the problem is, it cannot count on its own. It doesn't count on its own. The actual drawing of the animal has to add to the sexiness. Because it is not fair to take, okay, I drew a tiger, and now I put this voice on it. But all it does is it is a tiger. No. Absolutely no. It has to be actually like, there are elements to the drawing or to the animation and the posing and stuff that make it sexy. There's no animated part of Shere Khan that makes him sexy. It's the voice. It's a difference. A very big difference when we're talking about animal sexiness. It's just the truth. Alright? This is coming from the furry. I get the final word. I mean, Scarlett Johansson would beg to differ in Jungle Book. She's wrong. She's not sexy. Because Ka is not sexy. Her version of Ka is not sexy. Just because she has a sexy voice doesn't make Ka sexy. These are lies. These are lies. Absolute lies that non-furries tell themselves. Because if the animation or the drawing is not sexy, thank you, damn furries. Yes, I get the final answer. Thank you. It does not count otherwise. These are facts. For example, right? Like Scar. Jeremy Irons' voice is hot. Jeremy Irons' voice is hot. Scar is not sexy. Scar is not sexy. So 7, Ka has Scarlett Johansson's voice in the live action, in quotes, the CGI remake of Jungle Book. It's Scarlett Johansson instead of the voice he has in the original. False Scar is uber sexy? Wait, no, you guys are right. Hold on. I was going through my biases. You're correct. Because he has that scene where he picks up the rat and he picks up the rat and he goes, that's sexy. Yep, you're right. I'm going through my own biases. Scar is sexy. He has the animation to back it. You're correct. Scar is sexy. I give that to you. You guys are right. Evil Pooh to ScarJo is an upgrade. Yeah, it's a little bit of an upgrade. I don't like any of it. The Jungle Book doesn't do it for me. I'm not good. Scar was the evidence we needed, but again, it's not just his voice, so my point still stands. It's the animation of him too. Yeah, the life's not fair. Exactly. Like, it's the animation too of Scar that makes him sexy. There's a difference, okay? It's gotta be in the drawings. It's gotta be in the animation. It can't just be the voice. There's a really cool audio clip where they did that scene, but they deepened the voice of Scar. Ooh, mama, that was a lovely brain tickle. God tier shit. God tier shit. Have you ever seen the, Mrs. Cunningham was definitely a MILF for me growing up. Fair. Have you ever seen the video of the deleted scene that a fan animated that was Scar and Nala? It might not be a deleted scene. It might be their animated version of the musical. But there's a scene in the musical that's not in the movie where Scar is essentially like, I'm the Pride King now. You must fuck me. And it's either Nala or Sarabi or someone. It's one of the ladies who's like, fuck you. I'm not fucking you. It's a really good clip, and it just makes you go. Especially because Jeremy Irons is a MILF. The Madness of King Scar, I think so. I think that's what it was called. Because he is sexy. I gotta give him that. You want to see that now? Yeah, I'm conceding that Scar is sexy. I still think it's partially animation, not just voice. But I remember that, watching that clip, and that clip is sexy as fuck. You definitely should watch it. He hot. And the musical, Shadowland, if y'all haven't seen the Lion King musical, Shadowland is probably the best song in existence out of Lion King, and it's not even in the movie. Shadowland is awesome. Not an animal, but Aunt Fanny in the movie Robots. I will let you have it, but I hate robots. I hate that movie with fiery passion. I did the musical in middle school. All cute. I saw the Lion King Broadway show. Okay, good. I saw it once when it toured, and it was gorgeous. I'm sorry, gal. I'm sorry, but I have a very specific taste. And there are two movies, maybe more, but there are two specifically that I hated. Three that I hated as a kid. Robots, Home on the Range, and Shark Tales. Hated those three. Robots is a great movie. I give it to you. You can have it. I don't fucking want it. I think it was the first professional live theater I saw. Ooh, Theta, that's a great performance to see first. Yeah, okay, so Fox Daddy's comment there. So you just hated my childhood? Ooh, sorry. Off topic again, but now I'm drawing one of my Has-Been Hotel OCs, who's a 4-armed rocker with long hair, a BJ-type color scheme, sense of humor, and has a guitar that doubles as a gun. Need poses. 7, I love it. Always come to me with your drawings. Okay, so I'm gonna say 4-armed rocker, Beetlejuice color scheme / humor, guitar that doubles as a gun. Can you have him hitting a note where the notes are like shooting out as bullets? So he's like, wow! And then the bullets are going out like musical notes? That would be dope as fuck. That's what I suggest. Hello, I am a mech lover. Gal, I hate to inform you, but you have found your nemesis. Please stay in our community on our chat. We love you, but you have found your nemesis. My least favorite genre, we've talked about this, is mecha. I hate it more than anything on this earth. Shark Tales was funny, but those faces were off-putting. I'm just not a comedy person. Why? I don't know. I genuinely don't have an answer. I've just never, ever been able to like mecha. Even the ones that have beautiful stories and incredible characters and emotional whatever, I can't do it. I tune it out immediately. That in science fiction, I want to kill them. I'm not a person. I'm not a diehard lover. I'm the Marge meme. I just think they're neat. Oh, that's fine. That's totally chill. I just wanted to let you know because you have the right to know who you're watching and who you're supporting. I'm a fantasy baby. I love me dragons and griffins and the magic and the swords and the horses. Like, I love it. The jellyfish dudes from Shark Tales look like Hobby Brown from the Spider-Verse. Huh. I'd rather a dragon than a robot. Fair enough. Fair enough. We are on the same thing then. Here, now I gotta look that up. Hobby Brown. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, 7. Yep. I'll give you that. I'll give you that one, 7. Oh. Dragons are better than robots. This is true. Orcs and giants. Ooh. Are you a D&D person, gal? I was just telling the stream before you hopped in that I've officially started working on / casting for my TTRPG. You are? Yay! So I've officially started casting for my TTRPG / D&D series that I'm going to be making. It's not public casting call. It's strictly for locals. But I've started casting for it, so I'm hoping to get it out for July. So hopefully that'll be something you're interested in. On the subject of griffins, what do you think the griffin vulture from Appa's Lost Days? Appa's Lost Days, the griffin vulture. I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't know if I know the image off the top of my head. I know the episode. I haven't been able to play recently because I'm in a show. Ooh, like a theater show? Or like an actual play? Or like, what's up? If you're in a theater show, what's the show? You don't dox yourself, but like, what's the show? I'm so curious. Oh, lion vulture. Oh, okay. Oh. That feels very like mismatch. I'm a child and I put the bobblehead on wrong. It doesn't look very good compared to a lot of other of their combinations. Doing Once Upon a Mattress. Oh, cool. Who do you play? That's a really cute show. I like that one a lot. I realize we've been chatting. While you answer me, I'm going to go all the way back to our original casting call just so I can figure out what I'm supposed to title this email. Okay. Copy. I love it. I miss theater. I genuinely miss theater. But that's why I'm doing things like the D&D stream and stuff, because I want to do more like solid straight up acting again. And I miss it. So if people won't cast me, if they won't give it to me, then I make it myself. Make it myself. So that's what I'm going to do. Queen Agravain, the Yapper. Oh, cute. That's going to be so much fun. Yo, live it up. Because, hiccups. Because theater is everything. Like, there's nothing better than live theater, genuinely. Like, I always say, if theater would have had me, I would be a, like, touring actor on theater shows, on live theater shows. But unfortunately, the only market for stage theater to do it as a career are musicals. And I don't sing. So they won't take me. There's no place for me in it. There's no such thing as, like, you can be the play person. Doesn't happen. But that's okay. Been trying to bring back theater on campus. Oh, bring it back. Do it. Like I said, if they won't give it to you, make it for yourself. You could be in an improv group? Yes. I would love to be in an improv group, but improv groups are... The professional ones tend to be cliquey, so they're a little hard to get cast in to have that be your career. My big thing with the arts and with acting is I don't want to do it as a side thing. I want it to be my job. So it's kind of like in and out. I can't act, Fox Daddy. You're okay. You're good at what you do. About the rocker OC, I don't have his design fully fleshed out, but I'm tempted to give him horns or a tail or both. Go horns. I think there's more variability to what kind of horns you can give him, right? Like front, middle, center, one, multiple down his back. There's more variety to horns, and I think that would be something fun to figure out, more so than with tails. Let's see. But yeah, I would love to be in a professional improv group. Actually, I am a huge fan of Smosh, and being a cast member of something like Smosh, where your job is literally just to entertain, oh my god, that's my dream. Whether it's Smosh, whether it's Critical Role, whether it's Dimension 20, like whatever the aspect of entertaining is, doesn't matter to me. I just would love to be able to entertain as my career. That's one of the reasons why I do content creation, is because I get to entertain for 3 hours and 14 minutes so far, when I literally thought I would only be on for an hour tonight. But all of you incredible people jumped into my chat and are talking to me, and I'm able to entertain. Like, this is why I'm pushing and doing these things, is because I want to entertain as my career. I would love to be in a group like Smosh or Dimension 20 or whatever the case is, just doing that kind of thing, right? That'd be amazing. But it is what it is. We keep going and we keep building until we get there. And we make opportunities for ourselves if they won't give them to us. Alright, I have attached my submission for, this is corrupt, to this email. I have, what else do they want? Do they say anything specific that they want? 2 takes, ABC, small and a blank, the subject blank, and blank. Okay. They do not say, but I will add my character reel anyways. I have also attached my character demo. Demo reel and my resume for your reference. Oh, let's just say website, and my website is linked below for your reference. I have a professional studio setup and equipment, and will be happy to answer any questions. Thank you for your consideration, Rachel. Okay. Gotta burn the clicks down. Yes, we do. And the only way we burn them down is by forcing them and pushing them out of the way with other things. That's why when I put out my casting call for the I keep calling it D&D. It's technically not. I'm doing Critical Role's Candela Obscura. But when I put out that casting call, I specifically was like, queer and minorities are who I want answering this call, and they're who I'm looking for. Because those are the voices that need to be heard. And I am part of those voices because I am queer, but I am also very white. And so there needs to be, because it is paid, right? It's an opportunity. It's not just me with friends and my friends or whoever. It's a paid opportunity. And so I'm like, there needs to be representation at this table that I cannot bring. There needs to be people who are able to bring their own aspects and their own ideas and get that out there, because there are so many versions of what we're doing that doesn't have that. Must go, my fellow theater kids. Have a good rest of your remaining 24 hours. Yes! Goodbye, Seven. Thank you for stopping by. Remember, Monday is a super special stream, so if you're able to come by and hype up all the people from ZKaiCon, please do so, but no pressure. Never any pressure. Have a good week if we don't see ya. All right, this is going to be our last one anyway, so let me send this to them. Okay. Send. Bye-bye! No pressure. No pressure. Oh, okay. All right, guys. That is going to be our last one for the night. And I'm going to head us out because I got to do some stuff that I cannot do live on stream because they're for projects that are already in the making. Yay! So I'm going to let y'all go. Let me bring you back to a full cam here. Hello. Thank you for being with us tonight. Question, will you share the names of the people who participated? Yes, gal. So I sent out an email with everyone's audio, and if you emailed me back and said, hey, I would be comfortable, I consent to you sharing my audio, then I will be sharing names. So if you don't want your name shared, just email me in that response thread and say, hey, can you call me this instead? And I will call you whatever you tell me to call you. But I will be sharing first names, not last names. We're not trying to dox people, but I will be sharing first names. And then we'll be playing the audio and we'll be hyping people up. So if there's a specific name you wanted to be called and you did consent, make sure you tell me that by email, Discord, whatever you need to do. But yes, we will be doing that on Monday. Hopefully you'll be there. Next week is furry stream. No, it's not. Shut up. Okay, my friends. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all of you very much. I love you all very much. It's really nice to raid. So for my folks watching on Twitch, I'm gonna send you somewhere just because it's really nice to do that to people. So where are we going to raid? That's the question. Who is on right now? Okay. Ooh, okay, so someone is playing, Illykins is playing Mario Kart 8. She's really sweet, and it's an open lobby, so people can join if they want. And then Persephoroth, who is super sweet, is gonna play Baldur's Gate 3. And y'all know how much we love our D&D and our romances. Do you guys have a preference on who I send you to? Or should I throw you wherever we can? I think I do it like that. Yeah, I do it like that. Okay. Okay. Should we go to Mario Kart or Baldur's Gate 3? What are we thinking? Which one should we do? Mario Kart or Baldur's Gate 3? I just got your email, gal. I can absolutely do that. It's no worry. I'll even say, hey. Yes, I can. I got you, I got you. All right. I'm gonna send you guys over. Yeah, we're gonna send you guys over to Baldur's Gate. Absolutely, gal, I got you. Okay, everyone, so please stay for the raid, but if you need to peace out after we go over there, you can do that. I'll probably chat with Persephoroth for a second or two, and then I've got to get to my work. But thank you all for being here tonight. I appreciate every single one of you. I love you all. Thank you for joining the community, and hopefully we'll see you on Monday for our super special stream. Let me make sure I'm spelling this right. Persephoroth. Okay, here we go, guys. All right. Goodbye, goodbye. You're all amazing. And goodbye, my YouTube people. I love you too. Goodbye.